And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to MME Live. We're back. I just got home not that long ago. Please, I'll be honest with you, everyone. I got here, I saw a bunch of people in the chat and only one like. One like. Give me a like for those people that are caregivers for family members, because I was helping my parents all day long. It's freezing out. I got home, I booted up a stream, and I want to talk about stuff. CGH, I can invite you on if you stay on topic. You could come in and come out if you're not feeling it, if more people get in here. Because I know you care a lot about this topic. And according to reports, that's probably what we're getting for the Batman 2. And I know people are like, but Mr. Freeze isn't grounded. He isn't grounded. So I want to talk about that. Yes, I'm actually uploading the trailer right now. I did it right before I went live. Yes, reports. That's how the industry. That's how Movie Tuck does it. Reports, according to reports. Oh, and do I have something good? Do I have something great for tonight? Senior Nerd, you brightened my day today. That's all I'm saying. I saw something amazing, Senior Nerd. It was hilarious. Okay. All right. So, can Callie be the host? It'd be very boring. She'd be licking herself the whole time, including things that you don't want to, licking you don't want to see. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's have a 25 like goal, everyone. I loved it, Daryl. I loved it. I think Daredevil is one of the best superhero characters there is. Okay, let me send the link to CJH so we could talk about Mr. Freeze and the Batman 2 and how likely it is and how we could do it grounded. Okay. All right, so let me see here. Jeff Snyder's reports are always F. I really don't think so, Donovan. I really don't think so. I think it's very logical that that you're going to get Mr. Freeze for the Batman 2. I think where the Batman 2 leaves, Gotham is underwater. If you're ever going to do the Mr. Freeze, it's the perfect time. I'm being led astray. I mean, I'm not telling you to believe it, Donovan. I don't know how many times we have to have this debate. People are weird about scoops. It's also speculation. Scoops are just a little one step further than speculation, saying maybe I've heard something about this. But what villain would you want for Batman 2 anyway? What villains have they done good and haven't they done good in all the Batman movies? And Mr. Freeze is, unless you love the Arnold interpretation, But first, I want to do a frame by frame breakdown of Daredevil, though, for sure, because it was an amazing trailer. Who's in here? Hold on a second. CJ,
It's me, Mario.
Mario.
It's
Where
me,
is it? Where is
Mario.
everyone tonight? No one's ready for streaming tonight.
I'll tell you why Mr. Freeze should be the villain.
Well, before that, do you like Daredevil?
Of course.
Okay, so let's do a breakdown of. I watched it once. What did you think of the trailer so far?
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they reshot everything.
Well, I don't think it's.
Originally it was.
I don't think it's.
Originally. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't think
Originally
it's.
it was.
Okay. Now, what is this? You lead a show, and now you don't know when it's my show. This is my show. See, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it was just reshot. They like redid story and everything. It's not like so they completely.
They were
went to
gonna
square
reboot.
one. I think they went to completely square one because they didn't have. Were you the one? Were you carrying up the mantle for what's the girl's the girl's name?
Echo?
No. The other lawyers that work with Matt Murdock to bring them back. They weren't in the first version of Daredevil.
Oh yeah, Foggy.
Yeah. Were you one of
Karen?
those?
Yeah. Yeah, they were gonna kill them off, and then they're gonna recast Vanessa.
Yes.
And,
Foggy and something.
in fact, the Netflix shows weren't even canon anymore. Originally.
Yeah. They went back to the drawing board on this, so which is
Basically what happened is they fired everyone and then they brought back everyone from the Netflix show.
Yeah. They stopped it from being woke is what I heard. No.
I mean, there were not to talk this stuff, but like there were trans actors in the show.
Okay. Well, I don't really think that has anything to do with it. I was just
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying
Yeah.
that
Karen
was
Page,
one of-
yes.
I don't know if they're still in there, but
Degrassi says, "Oh no, they are still dead." Karen Page and Foggy.
I think Foggy might.
They're doing a flashback, and he's actually dead. Ah, man, thanks for spoiling that, Degrassi. I hope
I
not.
don't think it's flashback. I think he might have.
Okay,
I don't
well,
want to spoil the
Well,
sex scenes.
RJ, if you're available, I sent you a link. It's a light night tonight. We're not going to go long tonight. You could stay for. Yes, I sent you a link. Can I come on? I sent you a link.
It's in the CJH group chat, RJ.
You put it in there?
No, you did.
Oh, I put it in your cult group chat.
Yeah.
I thought I was sending it to you directly. Whoops. Oh, wait, there's some people in there that don't want to have it. Who's in there?
Really?
No, I don't know.
Who's in there? Cheeseman?
Oh my God, Cheeseman's in there. I don't want Cheeseman on here. Cheeseman's never been on though. Okay. I didn't mean to send it in the cult group.
In the cult.
I thought it was just you. Okay. All right, let me get RJ in here. RJ, how's it going? Are you staying warm?
Trying to.
I'm freezing. What did you think of this Daredevil trailer?
It was disappointing.
No,
You mean disappointing?
It looks absolutely horrendous. I think they should just cancel the show. No, I mean it looks good. It looks good. It looks like more Daredevil.
You know who didn't like it though?
It looks like what it should have been from the get go.
Perp didn't like it.
Really?
Liked it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Made fun of it. You saw it,
Did
RJ.
Perp
You
stream
saw
today?
his tweet. No, you saw his tweet.
Bring up the tweet. I want to see this.
Just because he made fun of something doesn't mean that he hated it.
Why would he make fun of this? I don't know anything to make fun of this trailer.
There was a tiger.
Well, he thought the editing of the screens at the end was kind of weird.
Oh my God. All right. Well, Let's do a breakdown here. Here's Daredevil. Here he is. I love the scene with him eating at a diner with Fisk, with Kingpin. That's awesome.
I got Perp's tweet here.
Okay, good. This is a great scene here. I'm really looking forward to the new dynamic because he's the mayor now. Kingpin's the mayor.
They're not going to use that as a, who type thing.
This is like some really vicious body slamming that Vincent D'Onofrio. It looks like him there.
I mean, this looks like basically season 4 of the Netflix show, which is what.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's what it should have
feels...
from the get-go. And,
yes.
I still think there's probably going to be some things in this show that are carrying over that people probably aren't going to like. I'm like 95% sure Foggy and Carrot are going to die.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think Karen is.
That sets up
I don't
why
think
Daredevil
Karen
comes
is.
back out of retirement. But I think having them in the show before they die will be more impactful than what they were doing before, where they're going to kill them off screen.
Okay. Degrassi says, I think they're trying too hard to be grime and gritty, and it feels forced. It feels very natural to me. This is how the Netflix show was, and it feels like an extension. It doesn't feel like they're trying to be the Netflix. It feels like a continuation of the Netflix series.
So is it going to feel like a continuation of Hawkeye and Echo, or more Daredevil?
No, this feels a lot more like Daredevil than the Hawkeye sequences. Like when he's body slamming him there, it didn't look like he was wearing a fat suit like it looked in the Hawkeye series.
Yeah. So he's slimmed back down.
And then you have Kate Bishop or whatever her name is jumping around. Yeah, it has a much more authentic feel to me.
I mean, like I said, it feels like a natural extension of what came before that everybody loved.
Yeah.
Which is what this should be. It should feel like
honestly, with the current world politics, not to get into politics, but to have
that's what I was saying. Do you think this is going to be Trump?
Well, don't say the name, but having a controversial figure going to politics that some people believe is an actual criminal is very with the times. Like, I don't know how they're not going to. I actually don't know how they're going to navigate that. And he's from New York, right? Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's New York, yeah.
Yeah,
so he has a Fisk Tower.
Does he?
He does.
He does have a Fisk Tower in the series.
Yeah.
Well, he's always at Fisk Tower.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I don't know how that's going to land. I don't know, because there's always been some of the, some comparison.
I think people are going to be too dumb to notice it unless people bring it up.
No, they're not. No, I don't know how far they're going to go with it if he's mayor. Then maybe he'll run for president at some point too.
That's the thing. When it becomes president, that's when people will be like, oh, as a mayor, they're not going to clue in.
Okay, well, no, I think it still will happen. All right, and the great scene. It seems like they're not entirely unpleasant. It seems like they're kind of working together maybe at the beginning. A lot of time has passed. There's Matt, Aaron, and Foggy.
Spoil, but
no, don't spoil it. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna.
Okay. Interesting how he's mayor right off the bat in the show. I have to rewatch. Is anyone?
Well, at the end of Echo, they teased he was going to run for mayor. I guess they're just going to kind of. I mean, again, we don't know how this show's going to be structured or what.
Right, we don't know if that sequence is later on in the season when he becomes mayor and he's.
Didn't they remove like a bunch of episodes?
Well, it's going to be 18 originally. Now it's just 10. Which I'm fine with. I'd rather you make 10 good episodes versus 18 kind of middle of the road episodes.
I remember on MME Live that people said that Jonathan Bernthal was not coming back as the Punisher and they wouldn't do the Skull logo anymore, and I think both are happening.
I think originally they probably weren't.
Okay. What do you think of these sequences here? Oh, he's on every screen there. There's Rogers the Musical. I didn't notice that before. Look at Rogers the Musical.
Tie into Hawkeye.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I can see you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system. I think that line there, I'm interested to see if anyone's got some, gaming.
Wait. Go back.
Go back where?
The train.
Yeah.
Homecoming?
Well, I mean, Spider-Man could. I don't think Spider-Man's going to show up
No,
here.
I don't think he is. I wish it'd be cool, but I just don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I still am having.
So that's not Queens?
I don't know. Let me see here. Why did you stop being a vigilante? Okay. Yeah, I think it is. What's going to cause him to be a vigilante again is losing someone, unfortunately, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think like it's going to be part of the story that something bad happened to either Foggy or Karen or both of them. He retired. Then cut to years later, he's coming out.
Is this going to be the whole Luke Skywalker?
This is kind of a dangerous story. Even something with like not to get with CEO stuff, like when you go through the system, he's saying you're gaming the system, and then he tries to do things the legal way and it doesn't work, and look who becomes the mayor. I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff here.
I thought the rumor was that one of them blipped out during the blip.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a blip that's going to bring him back to being a vigilante Daredevil. I think it's going to be something.
No, I mean the blip when everyone disappeared during Thanos.
Yeah, I know what the blip is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough to have him be vigilante again. I think if someone just gets reversed from the snap, the blip.
But do you imagine how that would affect Matt Murdock if he survived the blip and he started like hearing all these people disappear?
I mean, it's possible, CJ, but I think it's more plausible like that now he says you're gaming the system. He becomes in charge. The Fisk becomes in charge of the city, and he brings back. He ups the corruption where Matt Murdock doesn't feel he could just go by the system anymore. He's got to go back to being a vigilante. He lost faith in the system again. That's what's interesting. So interesting about Matt Murdock as a character. He has both aspects. He tries to go through the right venue, do things the legal way. He might have had some confidence that he could do that in his career. And there's going to be something that triggers him and says, I can't go through the normal routes anymore. I have to go back to vigilantism. And that may be controversial too.
There's a reference to Luke Cage in here too.
I didn't notice that. That'll be great. Do you know what I mean, RJ? Not to get too with the times, but there's a lot of things in here that's like, oh, wow, this is going to be, how are you going to sell this? Especially gritty stuff about, how politicians, they game the system. Nothing's really fair. And then him going back to vigilantism is pretty, no comment. Let's move on.
They're Jake Skywalker, Matt Murdock.
Something like that. I mean, it's going to be a big storyline. So.
Yeah,
it's going to be Jake Murdock.
Yeah,
Matt
Riley's
Murdock.
blogs. Hey, Riley, man, I'm sick of these reports. Well, we're not even talking about Mr. Freeze yet, and I want to talk about how it could be done I want us all to brainstorm how Mr. Freeze could be done in a realistic way.
I've already said.
Well, wait. We're talking about Daredevil now. Just hold your thoughts there. This is the mask floating. It's hard to come to terms with our violent nature. There's some action sequences here, which we'll probably skip past a little bit. On March 4th, it's coming up quick. Is this Bullseye? I can't.
Oh, yeah, this is Bullseye. Yeah.
Bullseye, yeah. I really want to how many times have you watched the Netflix series? Once, twice? Anybody?
A couple times.
I've only seen it once. I need to go back and RJ, how many did you see them all?
See what?
The Netflix Daredevil series.
I saw seasons 1 and 2. I still need to watch season 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just never got around to it.
I might do a watch party before it. This city can't go unchecked. The Devil's Work is never done. Sometimes peace needs to be broken. What's this character's name again?
Muse. So he's like a
Muse.
serial killer.
That's pretty hardcore. Looks really intimidating. Looks like a great villain. Riley's blog says Kingpin looking good. Hopefully this is good as the Penguin. Awesome comment, Riley's blogs. This is something that Disney could do that I think could be on the level of the Penguin.
What if they do Heroes for Hire?
I know. Well, I don't know.
Luke
That ship is
Cage
kinda
and
familiar.
Iron Fist.
I hope they bring Iron Fist back. I like Iron Fist. I mean,
But I
it
mean,
wasn't
not,
great,
not
but-
as their separate shows, but like Heroes for
Yeah.
Hire.
If you think about Kingpin, they're already past the point where Kingpin show wouldn't work anymore, but in the past they could have done a Kingpin show like they did for the Penguin, you know?
They've explored everything about.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
Kingpin's also-
let's ask this. I'm gonna put this banner up here. I'm gonna create a banner. Oh, hold on a second. This is a great question.
I think the truth is everyone wants to see Kingpin and Spider-Man. The fact that they're not doing that for Spider-Man 4 really
Okay.
bugs.
This, I really want you to answer. Okay. Is
Why are
Vincent
you
D'Onofrio?
comparing them?
Because I'm just saying, as great villains, is Vincent
Because they're
D'Onofrio
mobsters.
as Kingpin as good as Colin Farrell as the Penguin? Is he in that level for you? Is up to this point he is for me. The only time he's not that great is in the Hawkeye show. He's just okay. But that's
He's
on the
better
that's the
than the
type of level.
Kingpin in Trial of an Incredible Hulk.
Well, Trial of the Incredible Hulk, is that what is that?
You never heard of that?
No. Is that a fan made thing or is
No,
that
that's from the TV show.
from the TV show?
A whole TV
Yeah,
show.
they made a movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
They
that
also
one.
made a sequel with Thor.
Yeah. I think he's as strong as a villain as Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Of course, it depends on the show, but what we got in the first 3 seasons, I definitely feel that way. And I'm going to put a poll in the chat. But CJH, RJ, what do you think about Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin? Is it as good as Colin Farrell as the Penguin for you? The quality of the villain?
I mean,
quality of the
sure.
act-
I mean, they're both great. I mean, it's
They're
hard
the,
really.
they're,
to
they're the
compare,
up there with the best of the best.
Huh?
They're up there with the best of the best villains and comic book properties.
Sure, I'd say so.
Wait, you want to know who Kingpin was in that Incredible Hulk? I'm sharing that right now.
Yeah, hold on.
This is gonna
I'm gonna
shock
make a
you.
poll too. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat, and then we'll get back. I hate spelling D'Onofrio. Okay, the poll is live. I'm getting better at typing there. All right,
I'm sharing this. This is who Kingpin was in the Trial of the Incredible Hulk. This actor.
Really?
Yeah.
I never saw it. Oh, there. Forget the thumbs up there because there's an amazing senior nerd moment. Amazing senior nerd moment that I found today. I just love it. It just made my day. I don't know if you guys know what I was talking about. So I never knew that. Not interested in seeing that, honestly. It was terrible. Okay. Hey, Anthony, how's it going?
I'm good.
Is Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin as good as Colin Farrell as the Penguin? Is that category for you?
Come on, like.
No,
Yeah, come on, bro.
What do you mean? Come on, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
What do you mean? Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro. I love the Penguin show, but we saw Vince play Kingpin for 3 seasons straight, and he's amazing. Like, come on, no.
I'm sharing what Kingpin looked like.
So you're saying that Colin Farrell is not in the same league as D'Onofrio's Kingpin?
He's up there, but he's not close to near that. Like,
I think he is.
Okay, sure, I guess.
Okay, all right.
Maybe once season 2 comes, sure. When we get more of the character, then sure. But once, like, once.
Yeah, that was Kingpin.
Interesting, CJH. I can't believe you brushed it off so quick, Anthony. I thought most people were on board with this season of the Penguin to really put him up there. I mean, if you were just going on the Batman,
he's almost up there, but I need another season.
Okay.
Before I put him up there.
Or the Batman 2?
Well, whichever one comes first at this point.
Is there any Supergirl news yet? No?
No, not yet.
No.
Oh, man. They need to get cooking. All right.
Well, they're filming inside the studio in the UK, so it's in London, so yeah.
And then we got to have a real discussion about Star Wars, too, before we get to Mr. Freeze, because it's not looking good. I think CGH might have been right.
What? Star Wars?
That's dead?
No, I'm very concerned. Okay, let's finish this breakdown here. The splatters on I can't remember this painting. The splatters. He has his wife back.
Oh yeah, so the painting reminds him of his father.
Yeah, but something about this painting with the previous seasons or so. I don't remember.
I'm saying it reminds him of his father when.
How the hell this show is like nostalgia? Like, this is what I'm talking about. How is nostalgia? The show people been asking for the show to come back for the last 8 years. I remember season 2018 it got canceled, so 7-8 years. So like, come on.
Okay, well, here's the Punisher, Frank Castle, Jonathan Bernthal. Back, which a lot of people said this was not going to happen, even if Daredevil came back, and we're getting.
Bro, he wouldn't come back if they wouldn't agree to his.
I know. Max kept making videos saying that Punisher would not come back.
What?
You're the one who said he was never going to come back.
No, I did not. I was arguing other people.
Yes, you did.
I said yes, he was.
You said that Punisher was too political for the modern age.
I was arguing against people that were saying that.
Was that Max's
I did not say that.
Arc?
No.
You did.
I asked the question. I said, do you think it's too? I said,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he says, sadly, he's not going to come back.
I did not say that. I want proof.
That was Max's
I want proof.
Arc.
I want timestamps when I said this. RJ, you're BSing. I don't believe this.
He also said he
I'm
wanted
sure
to
somebody
race
will
swap.
find it.
No, see, you don't even have it. You're lying.
He also said he wanted to race swap.
Discussion
Green...
like an hour about the Punisher if he can come back or not.
Yeah, and I was mad
Arrow.
about other people that aren't on this channel anymore that were saying it wasn't going to happen. The one that's making a comic now. I think that was who said it, not me.
The truth is, Punisher hates people when they use his symbol.
I said Hugh Jackman as Wolverine was going to come back, and I said the Punisher. I said Jessica Jones. The only one I wasn't sure of was Iron Fist. You can check the tapes. I want to see it too. I would love to see that. If I did it, I said it. I'll take the L. I don't think there's. I don't think there's
post-credit scene.
Post credits for a stream.
Have you talked about Nice Pool and the controversy of Nice Pool?
I haven't.
No, let's not get into that. Let's not.
Well, we can without getting the. It's very pathetic.
He's a dummy.
It's dummy.
He's a dummy.
Anthony, senior nerd. How do you have it, Degrassi? RJ, check your DMs.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If Degrassi has it, I'll accept the L. I did not think I said that.
Can I say I will be very happy if the Punisher season 1 and 2 are canon.
Well, there was a rumor going.
Oh, it's canon.
No,
Have
no,
you
no.
not checked the deep?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I am going to be very happy if it is.
It's canon. All those shows are canon in the Netflix universe.
Well, originally they were not going to be canon, so
They
I had
announced it like a year
valid
ago.
concerns. I had valid concerns.
Yeah. Well, the rumor, like I said, the rumor going around is that after this show, they're going to do a Punisher spinoff, where it's going to be a continuation with Punisher.
Can I ask what's happening here? I checked. We have 5 likes. We have 24 people watching and 5 likes. Do you all not like me or something? Please help
because
out.
people can't be bothered to press the button.
Help out MME. I have goals. I want to do lots of things for the community. I really try my best here. I'm trying to really bring it with the channel, and your little like is going to make the world a difference for my live streams.
The people that rewatch the stream,
on the replay, it's a world of difference, and you're the difference if you actually like the video or if you watch on the replay. Hit replay crew
or dislike.
I mean, if you have to,
it's engagement.
Thanks for that, CJ.
If I remember correctly, by the way,
yeah,
there's supposed to be a plot line in the show. I don't know if they scrapped it or not. One of the plot lines of the show is going to be like corrupt cops were using his symbol to like enact vigilante justice.
Makes sense.
And they were going to kind of frame the Punisher as like
I guess we'll find out.
This bad guy. So I wonder if they're going to keep that or not. Because that would be very political for this show.
Yeah, I think this show is going to. I mean, look at Captain America too. Captain America 4, but look at Captain America 4. There's some stuff in there too.
The rumor it was for Captain America, they were told to remove all that stuff and just make a Captain America Hulk type movie.
I don't see how they're not going to do some social commentary in Captain America. They're always.
Oh, it's probably going to sneak in there somehow, but like
every Captain America,
they were told to remove half that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, well let's look at more of this here. Okay, so there's Frank Castle. He's got an axe. There's Karen. Very interesting that Karen is in this courtroom sequence, and I almost keep saying Foggy.
Yes, Fozzie Bear.
I almost say Fozzie. Foggy is not there. Which you now they could
nickname.
Which I don't think so. But
his ex.
Now let me finish my thoughts, CJH. Now it's very plausible that Foggy is on the other side of the courtroom, or maybe he's second chair to Matt Murdock in the courtroom case. But it's also very plausible that she is there in the back when Matt is doing some lawyering, and Foggy is no longer with us, and that's why she looks pissed too.
We don't know. We haven't found out.
No, but now that people are saying this.
I mean,
let's be honest.
She's a lawyer. Like he doesn't.
Karen was actually better in the Punisher show than in the Daredevil show.
You think?
Yeah, what's
your thoughts on my theory of this scene? She doesn't look happy. I feel like something happened. She's not extremely happy with Matt.
I know what it is. I can tell you right now what's going on.
Okay, spoiler warning, I guess.
No, it's a spoiler. It's just an educated guess.
Okay, what's your educated guess?
I think Bullseye killed Foggy.
Bullseye killed Foggy. Okay.
Yes, we find out.
Are you just
you think she's also?
It?
That was a guess. He said. Did you not listen to his words coming out of his avatar, not of his mouth?
Educated guess, though.
Yeah. But do you think she also educated. Do you also think she sort of blames Matt too? Unfortunately,
probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably gonna be some tension. No, Degrassi. I don't think they'll go as hardcore as he did in the comic. Because in the comic, she got like drugged out and like she sold Kingpin, Matt Murdock's secret identity. It was a whole thing.
Oh,
The
really?
comic is like hardcore. Yeah, it's hardcore.
Yeah, but
Well,
Kingpin knows
if
who.
you watch the first 3 seasons, like she clearly just
Yeah,
Well,
what's the
season 3,
third season? He knows
already
who.
kind of did the whole born again story.
Yeah,
where
they did.
Kingpin
They
finds out
sort of,
Matt
yeah.
Murdock's identity. So I'm not sure what you can do with this.
Yeah, like they already did that. They passed that whole thing already.
So,
all right. Well, let's keep going here. See what else we could find out. White Tiger. Unfortunately, the actor that played this has already passed away.
yeah, I know. It's very sad.
Same way for Moon Knight too. One of the
But isn't the
villains was
White Tiger character, isn't his daughter or something taking up the mantle? I don't know.
Well, his daughter is more the popular one.
Yeah, he has a
Gina
daughter.
Ortega.
She has a
Wow.
granddaughter and she has a daughter and a granddaughter. No, or something like that.
Yeah. It is sad that this actor passed away before you could see his work.
Cancer.
Yes, but
I
that
know
always
cancer
happens,
sucks, man.
unfortunately.
It's very sad.
But I don't
But
think
I'm
he's gonna. I
excited for
don't think
this
he's gonna
character.
survive. He's not gonna survive during the show. He definitely not.
Well,
I just want to know how he factors into the story. Like, where does he come from? Why is he here? What's he
they
doing
may
in this
be
show?
Degrassi. They may have been moving on to his daughter anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna stay that long. I think
Um,
probably the last.
I
4
think he's
episodes.
trying to make a reference to T'Challa.
No, buddy, no.
No.
Degrassi is.
Oh, with the recast White Tiger.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
You
would be
guys
up.
just now
I would
realize
be
that.
up for it, Degrassi, if it was needed. But they may, story wise, they may have already, because I think they were saying that this was just going to be a.
It's
Like
what I'm saying is that they're, not recasting T'Challa, but like they'd be fine with recasting this character.
Oh, bro. No, he's not gonna survive during the first season of the show. Man.
Yeah, they may have already covered. We'll have to see the season to show how the context.
Yeah, like.
Here's some brutal action.
Yeah, that guy. I guarantee you that guy leg. Yeah, he's never walking again. Never walking again.
Here's all the different
mask. Oh,
masks.
Daredevil costumes.
What's your favorite one? My favorite one's the yellow one.
I say
That's
the black
original,
one, the silver
I don't
one,
like
because he
it.
wear that in the comics, and the red one. I do like the yellow one.
I
wonder if the yellow one is the updated version of the She-Hulk suit.
Do you think the 2Ds are not going to work?
It could work in live action. It just depends on how you do it.
Because it makes no sense. Daredevil isn't 2 words.
I mean, they never.
CJH, why do you think of these things?
Because I do.
I mean,
It looks awesome. That's
don't.
why.
I mean, if they do bring that costume in live action with the 2D,
I think they probably were going to in the reboot.
It could work. I don't know how they could do it. Like, I want to see. I know there was a concept art for She-Hulk that did have it, and they like artwork of it, but it never.
But it won't be leather. It won't be leather like Ben Affleck.
Not. Oh no, leather! I don't think.
No,
leather.
just this
That's way
action
too hot.
sequence at the end.
Can I say so? Yeah, the action's really cool.
God damn, that guy.
It's brutal, and I think this trailer is trying to showcase to people that this is more of what they loved before. If you love the Netflix Daredevil, you're getting more of that in that same vein. I do want to say something though, really quick. This is just a side note rant that I want to just get off my chest real quick. I'm very tired of social media.
James Gunn.
I'm very
That's
tired.
not James Gunn. I know what RJ's talking about.
Would you let him finish, Anthony? God, in CGH. Go ahead, RJ.
I'm very tired of people on
And
social
CJ.
media and people in the film Twitter community especially who act like they're experts on color grading and cinematography.
Yeah.
It's the most
I saw
hilarious
so
thing
many
When
ever.
it's just Lutz.
Well, I saw
just
so
pick
many people
Lutz.
today. So many people be like, "This show, like what happened? Like the show doesn't even look anywhere visually as good as the Netflix show." And they're trying to like say, "Look, this shot's bad and this shot's color." Like, when do people become such snobs about color grading and cinematography?
They don't know.
For this
They
stuff.
don't know.
They just need money and they're broke as hell and they live in their mother
It's just the
basement.
thing is, it's just an accusation to say, just like woke, and then you have to spend your time proving accusations wrong.
Do they really
Well,
think-
it's just like people are trying to
Oh.
say, "Oh, look, we lost all this artistry."
RJ,
and-
you know what to do with that mic drop? Leave a voicemail for Friday night show because we will be giving away $20 soon, $20 Cash App.
Oh, you get
That's
the
it.
Switch too?
Yeah, X doesn't. X
Can you do
X
that?
trolls don't know anything about color grading.
Terms of service.
What?
Well, I don't think they're trolls. I just think that people are just very snobbish. Where it's just
I
like,
always say this: if you get him back a show, be grateful you get him back instead of
well,
being
it's not
canceled.
even that. I mean, listen, I think it's important to engage with stuff and be critical of things, and I think it's important to. But some of the criticism, I feel like, is just in such bad faith, where like they're looking for something to complain about. So it's like, oh, this shot like. Do any of these people actually know what shot composition is?
No,
how
they don't.
color grading
It's-
works,
They
or
don't.
how cinematography works. Like they did the same thing with the Superman.
Well,
trailer,
now,
being like,
now
oh,
I
this looks
the
weird,
30-second
looks bad.
trailer, I had a lot of issues with. You remember, RJ? Remember? I think we talked about it together. And then the next day, the actual trailer came out. It looked miles better, you know, because it looked like they were just getting scenes of the extras and stuff. It looked just like, but there was not a scene that was in the 30-second that was in the 2-minute trailer. You know, what is going on here?
Also, like it's been 7 years. Like
this
come on,
sequence
it's
with
not
Charlie
even-
Cox like howling, not howling at the moon, but like screaming in agony, is great.
Hey, I have a question.
He loves
Yes.
screaming.
What
he's
if Daredevil dies at the end of the show?
No,
bro. He already died in the Netflix. Have you watched the Defenders TV show? He
I've
died.
seen Defenders. I know.
Yeah, he died, and he came back.
I didn't finish that's the one show I didn't
sorry
finish
for
is
the
Defenders.
spoilers.
This trailer was meh? Are you kidding me, Fourth?
I mean,
Seriously?
he hated the James Gunn Superman.
someone give me-
likes
yeah,
anything
he's
anymore,
always like this.
That's true. No one likes it. People are so critical. How was this meh, Fourth? How was this meh? I think your comment is
Bro,
meh.
he didn't like the Superman trailer, so I don't need to. Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, he's allowed
What's
not to like
fair,
it.
dude?
I mean,
nobody has to like
it's
it.
subjective, right?
Hey, well, he
I don't,
doesn't like a lot
I
of
don't,
stuff, so
I don't
I
think
don't-
anyone's sitting could good conscience say that it's trash, though. The trailer. If anyone's saying it's trash, I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't believe you. I there's things to criticize for sure, but I don't. Okay, Fourth, you love the Netflix Daredevil, then how do you not like this?
Clearly the same thing. Like, okay.
I mean, it feels the
It
same.
must be delusion, I guess.
Well, I don't want to call him delusional. I'm just saying if you love the Netflix series, this feels like the same thing. We'll have to see the context to see if it lives up to it for sure. Okay, so let's get to the end of the trailer here. And that's it. Daredevil, Born Again.
We
Marvel television.
probably get another TV spot next month during the Super Bowl. I guarantee you that probably. Probably get another TV spot.
I have to figure out when I want to do a watch party of the whole seasons. You know, do season
The
one,
first 3
season two,
seasons, it's not that much.
do a
It's only-
season at a time. Do a season at a time.
And you could get it fast. It's
We
not- it's
we
busy.
gotta do a watch party of Dexter Original Sin so I can do a review with you.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I know why Fourth didn't like it. I know. Fourth didn't like it because William liked it. So if William likes something, Fourth has to go against it.
Of course.
Really?
I'm
Okay, so
messing
Fourth
messing
says
with
this
Fourth.
show
It's
could be good, but the trailer was so pretentiously heavy without enough good visuals to support it to take me there. I
Okay.
think
guess
it was
you.
good.
I guess you a visuals expert. I guess.
Anthony. He's allowed to have an opinion. God damn it! But I think that the visuals met met what it was setting up. I thought the visuals were good enough to support and take me for there personally. So
At the end of the
I
day,
hope the actual show gets you there.
I hope at the end of the day, I just want a good story. Give me a good story, great. The same as Peacemaker. I didn't like the first 4 episodes, right? And I keep watching. I like the last 4 episodes or 5, whatever it was, and I enjoy it. It was a good TV
Was
show.
that a Deadpool and Wolverine reference?
Which one? Which reference?
I was in Take Me there, you know. and
Wait, which one?
of their blood.
What happened with the Switch 2, RJ? I thought they were going to announce it today.
No, people thought they might do the announcement tonight. They may shadow drop it in the morning tomorrow, but if it doesn't happen tomorrow, then I don't know. Then all the leakers are wrong, and it's going to be very depressing.
I mean, if stuff's coming out constantly, so you're going to get news regardless.
I do like that. It's basically just Xbox Series S.
Before we get
On the
to
dock,
Mr. Freeze,
Mr. Freeze.
I really want to say that I
You
am
should
really
check
worried.
the thing I posted in the private chat, by the way, for this topic.
It's something about anti-woke for venture capitalists. I don't know what the hell you're sending me to. You sent the wrong thing because I brought it up and it did not bring up the right.
RJ exposed.
No, it's a Forbes article
about woke stuff, I guess. You saw the sequel that Warner
Meet the
Bros. Just
Little
announced
Gnome?
this morning?
The wrong thing came up, RJ. I don't know.
Oh, it's an article from Forbes about how Disney has saved hundreds of millions of dollars on Star Wars.
Okay, well,
Star
that would
Wars
be
is
very
broke.
appropriate. Can you try to
I
post it again in the
think-
private chat? I don't.
You know
send it
what?
on Twitter
I have a
as that old
conspiracy, Max. I think Lucasfilm has gone bankrupt, and all these tax write-offs
No, they're not
keep it
bankrupt.
afloat.
How come Lucasfilm go bankrupt? They're
No,
part of
how they're bankrupt? They're owned by Disney.
All these movie announcements are tax write-offs, so they can keep them afloat.
They just put them in the vaults. If you don't use, okay, wait a second. If you don't use somebody's script, they just put it in the vault.
I send it to you, Max, by the way.
Okay.
Like every studio has a script of every director that did or turn in, and they never made the movie, and they just put it in the
God
vault.
damn it!
And they
What's
might
to
use it
disable
later.
my ad blocker.
for something. So, yeah.
I can't even.
So like, if
I
you
can't even read it.
What
Stick
you
it-
gotta pay for it?
No, there's an ad blocker thing. It's messing up. It won't even let me
I don't
select-
say that to YouTube.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, I'll read the DMs, but this is very significant. I think where we're a lot of our friends that are like Kathy Kennedy, Disney, Star Wars is fine. I don't think it is. I think Skeleton Crew is okay. I'm slowly watching it. I know it's finished now, and I haven't felt like even the Acolyte. I really wanted to see every episode. This one is
there's
chore.
3 ways they can save Star Wars.
Well, before we get to your video, CJ, I know what you're trying to do here. I know what you're trying to do.
Well, I
Skeleton
didn't
Crew
mention
was
the third one until recently, until now.
so. You're saying Star Wars is in the season 2. They're saying that this was lower viewership than the Acolyte.
Right, but I think what that Forbes article is talking about, though, is that they're making stuff much cheaper than people realize. They're not actually losing that much money.
Okay,
they're actually saving money.
But yeah, like the Skeleton Crew is a budget of
Because
100. Like, yeah.
Because I just skimmed through the article. I didn't fully read it, but it was kind of going into detail about how they have production deals out in the UK, which is helping them save a lot of money.
Okay, even with that, even if they're saving money, the low interest in these series, could it even justify season 2 of Skeleton Crew though?
Yeah, it's a budget of $150 million. That's nothing.
Well,
The
it
budget-
depends.
yeah.
Is Skeleton Crew a
Alright.
big part of the story they
So
want to tell?
one
Because I think people like the
Darth Vader
show.
movie or show.
Oh my God, CJ.
That's never happening.
Number
That's
2,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Clone Wars live action show or movie.
You getting that with Ahsoka season 2?
What story could you tell in the Clone Wars in live action that hasn't been told already?
That works, I guess.
They're
Or
already-
the
they're
third
already-
option, which is a brand new option that just came up, Dash Star is starting a canonized fan film project. Where
Nope.
every
That's not a way. I'm not
every
fan film.
specific fan film is going to be canon to the timeline going forward.
I'm not
not
counting
officially.
a fan film as a way to save a.
Well, I wanted to
IP.
say though really quickly, I think the issue is that the people who like Skeleton Crew loved it, right? It's just that I think people were
It's
kind
the
of just
Solo effect.
well, yeah, I think people were turned off by the Acolyte and they didn't want to watch this show or give it a chance. But I think this show will have staying power and more people are going to check it out and watch it thanks to the good word of mouth.
Did people go see Rise of Skywalker, RJ?
But this is different, though. This is streaming.
Did people see Rise of Skywalker?
Well, it made $1 billion, so yes, they did go see it. Regardless of the quality of the last movie, people did go see it.
Yeah. Hey, Doctor Strange, welcome back. Welcome back. Jade likes this. Listen, Jade, I completely disagree with you. I think Leslie Headland was refreshing to Star Wars. Unfortunately, she's no longer with us, and people don't see that a failure. She's on other.
Well, maybe don't phrase it like that because you made it sound
no,
like
I mean, no,
okay,
no longer with Star Wars. No longer with Star Wars.
Yeah.
I
was about to say, don't make it sound.
No, she's no longer with Star Wars, and I really like what she brought to the Acolyte. Some of my favorite Star Wars.
He was trying to give us something different that we haven't seen, like Darth and stuff like that. So yeah. No, but
here's the question.
I think with the skeletons, because the show budget is not 200 million, 300 million, like Andor stuff like that. Like it's a small budget show with $150 million.
Okay,
and it's cheap to make. Like even the
even
director,
if it's cheap to make, I just think there's still going to be
even the director,
there.
even the director asked, will there be a season 2? If the fans want a season 2, sure. If they don't, I'm perfectly fine with the story I told in the first season. These characters is definitely going to appear in the Mandalorian in the Dave Filoni movie or Mandalorian season 4 if they do it. So yeah.
Do you think the momentum that Star Wars had was ruined by putting the Mandalorian in Boba Fett?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it lost some of the excitement. Yeah. I thought when season 3 came back around, and I do know a lot of
people to have to watch Boba Fett.
Yeah. I still liked it, but season 3 wasn't as exciting because you kind of had season 2.5 within Book of Boba Fett. I understand what you want me to read and what Degrassi wanted me to read in the article is that it's made on the cheap, but I still don't feel like this is enough of a win for Skeleton Crew for people to consistently be saying this is a great show and constant viewership on Disney Plus.
I will say the Kenobi series has aged really well.
Yeah. I think Kenobi is on another level compared to this show. It's just not who here watched this show? Who here in the chat watched Skeleton Crew all the way through?
I didn't watch it.
I haven't seen a single episode yet.
Anthony, did you see it?
That again?
Did you watch Skeleton Crew?
Yeah, that was a decent, good show. Like it did a lot of stuff that there's a lot of connection to the Mendel.
Well, Sean, I like Neil. Yeah. Was that his name?
Yes, Neil.
He's one of the best parts in the main actor, the older guy. I forget his name.
Damn, I forgot his name.
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Yeah. Jude Law was the best part of it.
Well, he's a good actor.
People just didn't like Kenobi because a bunch of YouTubers said not to.
Well, no, there were some stupid scenes. Like
there was a couple scenes. Other than that, like
there was like one or two scenes that were kind of silly.
With Darth Vader when he gives up with the fire. But then again,
oh no, that was an awesome scene. But
can I finish?
The trench coat.
He's running the show here. CJ trench coat. I was going to say that too until you interrupted me. Yes. Those are the two things I had the most issues with, and the pacing was a little off on the whole series as a whole.
The shaky cam too, I guess, but
CJ just has his own show now, so he's like running the place.
Yes,
go check out CGH. That I actually, a lot of fan edits are like they do it for reasons to say it's not like take out the woke stuff, but actually the fan edit of Kenobi is amazing. I still consistently say, check it out. Did anyone watch the fan edit? Because it was really good.
No, but I should.
Oh yeah, before Disney made that person take it down because of legal stuff.
You could still find it.
Could still find it.
I would like to buy a bootleg on Blu-ray.
I mean, you can want to come back and do a second season. Why not? Like, just do another season of the show.
Well, let me actually read this here.
Yeah.
Even
Before
though
you do though, I do gotta step out because I am losing my voice.
Oh, I wanted to hear what you have to say about the how Mr. Freeze could be in the Batman too.
Yeah, well,
You'll have
I
to put in the
can
chat.
Make
Yeah,
that
I'll be in the
there.
chat. It's just,
Oh yeah.
My
He'll
voice
feel
is
better.
going.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm okay. Just my throat's been bothering me the last couple of days.
You
I'm not
get
sick,
some cough drops.
Yeah, it's just I just don't want to lose my voice.
That's true. Yeah.
All
right. See you,
thank you guys.
All right. See you later. Okay, so according to Nielsen's December 2nd through 8 streaming data, Star Wars Skeleton Crew premiered with the lowest viewership of any Star Wars series in its first week. The 2-episode premiere scored less than 382 million minutes watched. This is roughly 20% lower. All right, hold on. Let me bring this up. 20% lower than the ratings for Star Wars The Acolyte premiere week, the previous record holder for the lowest viewership of any Star Wars series debut. Star Wars Skeleton has also been the first series in the franchise to fail to debut in Disney Plus top 10 originals. I think that's significant. I don't care how low the cost is for production. I don't think this is an evergreen project. Like I think it's decent enough to watch, but it's like slightly above average to me. I'm sorry. And I want to like it. It's just not there, and it's not bringing excitement. And based on this and the declining numbers, I mean, Acolyte was at least something epic.
We know why
they swung for the fences.
Because Acolyte got hate on every week. It's a hate on the show.
No, I don't hate on
it. There's nothing to hate on the Skeleton Crew.
That's not always true, Cheeseman, because the Mandalorian.
So, Degrassi, I completely disagree. I don't think there are kids shows. I think there are shows for everyone. I think it should be a show for everyone. That's what's great about 80s movies like Goonies and Gremlins and stuff. It's not just for kids, it's for everyone. And I think that's what this misses. I think Skeleton Crew is more for kids than for everyone. Unfortunately, I don't think you should make stuff just for kids, especially with Star Wars. I think it should be, for everyone. Okay, I have unrealistic expectations. All right, that's fine. I think this is the show in Star Wars that's going to go the way of Willow. Eventually, they'll just take it off. Eventually when they have more shows and clean up everything, I don't think it's going to, I think they just might, Skeleton Crew. I mean, I still have to finish. Hopefully I really like to finish, and maybe it'll make some sales on physical media. I don't know, but this is
the Nostradamus predicts
that
Lucasfilm will go bankrupt
they're not going to go bankrupt. They're just
10 years.
No, they're not going to go bankrupt. They have Disney back, and they can CJ, that is a ludicrous statement.
In a decade.
Ludicrous statement. They will never go bankrupt because they can always charge other companies licensing fees to make merch and video games.
They will merge with 20th Century Studios.
EA pays, video game companies pay to make games within the Star Wars universe. Disney gets that money. They no longer have an in-house video game development group.
I just think when you own 20th Century Studios is going to merge with Lucasfilm at some point.
No, it's not. It's not going to happen. Now, will they not make products for a while if they keep getting these numbers? Yeah, I think it could go on ice for a while. The bad thing is film executives of these companies, they don't take the right lessons. They're like, oh, the viewer numbers aren't there. It must be oversaturated. It must not be the quality issue, or these stories aren't connecting with the audience. It's just that there's too much Star Wars. So they won't make it for a while. And then the results of both the Acolyte and the Skeleton Crew and Mandalorian Grogu, I want to see it, but I just don't feel the excitement for Mandalorian Grogu. When is that supposed to come out in theaters?
They do have a trailer, so that they got footage at least.
Yeah, but when is it supposed to debut in theaters though? Like
next year, May next year.
If that if people are saying if that doesn't go through, the crossover movie isn't going to happen. I don't think you're going to get Star Wars back to the theaters for years again after that if it doesn't go. All right, so Grassi says that's BS. Nothing is ever made for everyone. Never has been. Now, if everyone likes it and it finds the universality organically, then yeah. I think you should shoot for for everyone and not just for kids. I think if you do just for kids, you lost it. That's not what the original Star Wars was. It's for everyone. Okay. But I am concerned about Star Wars. I don't see this being a smash hit going to theaters. Mandalorian Grogu. That's true, Degrassi. All it takes is a really good trailer. You're right. I shouldn't be excited for a movie. It's still, but I want Star Wars coming back to the theater to be a huge event. May 2026, and maybe we will get the trailer at Star Wars Celebration, Japan. When does that happen? Is that May this year?
I think April.
Okay, not too far away. All right, let me see here. Let me bring up. Take down some of those things. All right, so let me bring this up here. Oh, wait. I wanted to share this first. This is a clip from the Hot Mic from like over a year ago. Now, I was one of the first ones on here that said right away, I said, Andy Muschietti, Batman the Brave and the Bold announcement felt very similar. I was critical of James Gunn. I said it felt very similar to when Kathy Kennedy announced Rian Johnson had a trilogy to get people in the seats for The Last Jedi. Who? Rian Johnson?
Yeah.
Are you just joking just because
No,
Joe
I'm
isn't
not
here?
joking.
You really believe that?
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right. So I think it was just PRBS just to get people in the seats and not to throw out too many questions as to why you weren't getting Ryan to direct episode 9 after Colin Trevorrow dropped out. Well, he can't direct episode 9. He's too busy developing a trilogy of Knives Out, not Star Wars. And the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, as soon as they did it, I'm like, if the Flash doesn't succeed, I don't see Muschietti coming back. And especially now Roca was tweeting this out on X that this is from over a year ago, that he's had sources for over a year that Muschietti was out. And this may be the reason why Gunn and Muschietti are so disconnected and not on the same page, is because it's actually, there's a reason for it. It's not just that there's not communication, that the communication broke off because he is definitely no longer doing it from his source. I think this is extremely plausible. I'm not telling you to believe it. The Last Jedi was 8 years ago, Max. I have let it go. It's not happening. I'm not upset with Rian Johnson. I go support his movies. If he came back and directed an episode of a Star Wars show, I would like it. I actually think he should have done the Skeleton Crew. I think it would have been a lot better. Muschietti. Okay. I heard someone say that it should be Muschietti. Maybe they were incorrect. So that's why I've been saying Muschietti. So what's your thoughts before we watch this clip, CGH, Anthony? Do you even need a source for this to say this is just how the industry works when you have something that underperforms like that, whether it's all Andy's part or it's just part of Andy's situation, the quality of the film? It's just, I think there was little keeping him in the DC. I don't think it's going to happen for him. What do you think, Anthony? What do you think, CGH? All right, awesome. No, go ahead.
I mean, he could kick off, or they just give him another project. But like, guess we'll see. The movie's not. We don't even have a release date for the movie. Don't know when's coming out.
Well, it's not a priority for sure.
Yeah, like it's like, okay, he could go to do another project in the same universe. I wish he wasn't doing Batman. I wish he was just doing horror stuff for the DC universe. How about you do that instead of doing the Batman project? doing other, like he's good at doing horror.
Mm-hmm.
He's not good at doing superhero stuff. Sorry, he's not.
CGH, do you have any? Honestly, do you think Andy's coming back? Coming back, it's not that hard to see the writing on the wall.
I think they're moving on.
It's just the way the industry works. Like people think I'm taking personal shots at Andy Muschietti.
They have more.
I don't care. I like Andy Muschietti.
They have more of a short bet with Matt Reeves. However, Andy
and I was wrong.
Can I say Andy could still potentially do the Clayface movie?
I don't think he. They have a director that pitched.
He is a horror director.
I think that's probably. I think Mike is gonna direct that. He wrote it. It's just because he's gonna film other stuff later this year. I don't think that's the reason why they haven't announced a director for that yet.
Yeah.
I think Mike is gonna direct that one. Because he never give it to somebody. He always
look how now people don't like scoopers, but look how confident Roca is that Andy's done.
Brave and the Bold, is Andy still directing?
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say is that Andy's still directing.
I've heard different, but that's what they say.
He's heard different.
I've heard different.
I've heard different, and he says it with a lot of confidence. Do you believe this man is just lying just to get attention? Do you believe Roca is lying here?
I mean, yeah.
I know people in my chat do not like scoopers. I know they don't.
First of all, where did they get their sources?
It's not hard to get sources. People talk in every industry. You know, you ever work with someone, coworkers talk. It's very easy.
Yeah, but they sign an NDA, don't they?
Okay, anonymous source. That's why they're anonymous. That's why they don't. Riley says F scoopers.
Couldn't they get in shit for doing that?
They could get shit canned, yes, if they get found out. That's why people scoopers don't report their names. That's why it's how easy is it to know that, that someone's not working on a project anymore? It's very easy. It has no forward momentum. They never officially get fired. Okay. People want the fired headline, right? That very rarely happens unless you're caught with your pants down. Literally, if you're in the industry and you have a scandal, that's usually when they say fired. Very rarely do they say fired in Hollywood. It's just like, well, they became busy. Things change. They don't really have the fired. So
the janitor knows more.
Yeah, it does. It's not hard to know. Degrassi says these two dopes are know nothing. They are mostly wrong early and often. Yeah, but they're never going to get called on it, Strange. That's what I mean. Okay. You like The Flash? Awesome.
That is kind of not professional either.
What?
Fourth mentions. Was it Snyder?
Well, at that time he was laying down, yeah. I don't care.
I mean, like, are you gonna sit in the chair all day? Like,
all right. So I guess I'll do another clip out. You think Roca's lying? Why would he make this up? What would he benefit to making this up? He heard from his source.
I mean, you heard it from his source. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
But that's what they say.
When did you hear different? You heard different a long time ago.
Yes.
Do you still hear different? Or
yes, and yes.
In my dreams.
He still hears different. Okay.
Still hear different?
The voices in his head.
Brave and the Bold is.
Yes. Okay. Now, should we get to the good moment with Senior Nerd? Because some of you will be cheering him on, and I laughed my ass off. Does anyone know what this is?
TikTok is being banned, so.
No, not Senior Nerd on TikTok.
Oh.
Senior Nerd made an appearance somewhere.
I don't know. Do you know he's got like a podcast and everything?
Who?
The lore of Senior Nerd is amazing. Anthony, are you okay?
Can you mute yourself, please?
Holy.
We don't need to hear your whole no offense. They sound like a nice family, but we don't even hear the whole family.
No, it's the whole way. It's the whole way. It's the whole way.
Oh,
Wait,
I was throwing out the
Senior
garbage.
Nerd.
Oh, you're throwing out you left it unmuted while you're taking out the garbage? While you're
yeah.
eating a sandwich or some cookies, you leave it unmuted. Very professional.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
All right. All right. So do you want to get we need a little bit of build up.
Send the link to Senior Nerd.
Isn't the part that I think I know what you're talking about.
I will only send it to him if he watches his language after this, because he makes an appearance. That's a bad freeze frame of Snyder too.
Oh God,
Senior Nerd. Senior Nerd, that is a horrible freeze. No, I'm not. But Senior Nerd. Once we play this clip, because they go at Senior Nerd on the hot mic, and I was laughing my butt off. No. So if you could come in and not be foul language, because I'm using this as a clip out and ruin the clip out, CJH can send it to you, because I'm not on Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. I don't even know if Senior Nerd has me on Blue Sky.
All right, let me play this.
I'll
here.
send this.
All right, here we go. This is did anyone else see this of Senior Nerd's appearance on the hot mic? This is amazing.
Isn't them screaming at him? Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, I didn't know this before, because I was watching because I can't find out where they say Mr. Freeze is going to happen. I couldn't find it, but in that Miss Senior Nerd makes an appearance.
Guess that you get to do whatever you want for that second movie, and then after that we're taking him, and he's being integrated.
Right.
And you'll have a little bit less control. You'll still be the Godfather, you'll still be part of the Brain Trust, but so that's just what I'm gathering, is that he had a vision that he's had to change because they've decided. Again, he had embarked on this before Gunn came in, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So now the Gunn comes in. It's like, okay, I now have been tasked with doing something with Batman. What are we going to do, and who are we going to do it with? I don't know why you get rid of Robert Pattinson if everybody likes him.
Yeah.
And if that's settled, right, and it's what are we going to do, then it's let Matt finish what he started. But we
out of respect.
Maybe I'll get to finish this trilogy. Maybe I'll get a third film, and then Pattinson will be integrated. But it seems like, given the timeline of how long all this is taking, maybe just one more.
I completely disagree with him there. I don't know why you wouldn't do a trilogy, no matter how long it takes. You know,
do 3 movies, and that's simple. That's
more so than that. Fourth, everyone likes the Penguin, and the Penguin is within the Batman universe. So, all right, we're still gonna get to the point that's just amazing.
Yeah, we are playing the fucking guessing game here, Senor Nerd. If you want,
whoa.
I could understand, like, damn, bro. Like
Senor Nerd says you're playing a guessing game. You're playing a guessing. He's like, yeah, we are. You. let me back that up a little bit.
I would get mad too. Like, damn. So I agree with. I do.
Roka goes off on it. Roska goes off on him too. He says he's in his mother's basement.
He probably bet him in the shot as well.
No, they asked, why are you here too? And I'm like, don't say that, Roka and Snyder.
Started, but we
out of respect.
Maybe I'll get to finish this trilogy. Maybe I'll get a third film, and then Pattinson will be integrated. But it seems
the thing that's funny is, I watched the chat and Senior Nerd popped in there. They didn't have to address this comment at all. It wasn't like a super chat. It was just one comment out of the whole line of comments. How is this funny to you? Because it's hilarious. I saw you in there. They go off. They didn't need to address you at all. Like, I would have just ignored your ass if I was them. Honestly, I was like, oh, really? They went off.
Like, given the timeline of how long all this is taking.
Yeah.
Maybe just one more. Yeah, we are playing the fucking guessing game here, Senor Nerd. If you want to fucking get the answers, have James Gunn start a fucking podcast.
Actually, I would really like James Gunn to start a podcast. That would be amazing. That would be a great podcast.
Why do you watch this fucking show? If you don't understand.
I could understand.
I would never do Roka, Snyder, don't do this. I want you all to watch my show.
I mean, they have the right to do that.
I know
because he was being annoying, and he responded.
I can't stand when hosts do this. Like, don't watch the
because
show.
it's funny, CJ. You was being annoying to them, and they had to respond.
It was
CJ.
To be fair to Senior Nerd, I know Senior Nerd. He could be a like more annoying than he is.
Yeah, so like,
Well, you don't have
like,
messages, Senior Nerd. I tried sharing it, but
yeah, but there was just
made it public.
One comment in the chat, and they lose it. He's not a super chat. Like, you just could. They had like hundreds of viewers, and they did the one thing.
Give me a second.
And how the show works, I don't understand when people come in with those nonsense comments. I'm sitting here in my mother's basement, and you guys are just.
Oh, he's doing an impression of Senior Nerd in his mother's basement.
Damn.
I mean, how long have I been doing this? I mean,
I know.
I think I'm just. These are good guesses.
I can tell from my mother's basement that you're guessing. Yeah, it's like,
yes, this is something that actually annoys me. That people that watch Scoopers too, they're not saying
Senior Nerd.
So a lot of times they're just giving their opinion on how things are going to go by. The only time they say I have a scoop is when I say I have a source. So everyone just equates everything they say to being a scoop. Like they know this, they're saying with 100% certainty this is going to happen. He was just talking about what could happen. He never said this is going to happen. Senior Nerd, watch your language, bro. We got the Senior. No. Uh-oh. That was amazing, Senior Nerd. How did you trigger him with so little? So little. There was little that you would.
You know why I triggered? You know how I triggered him? Because he's this small of a man. Jeff Snyder.
Whoa.
And John Roca. They're this small.
I don't
Tough
agree.
guys, big old tough guys. He was one of the military. One was from Boston. I am tough. I know Hollywood. This small of a man, of egos, man between John Roca and Jeff Snyder.
Disagree.
No. These are. Look, I'll say this.
I would totally be on their show.
John Roca can kick my ass. He's been in the military.
Senior Nerd is Jurassic
Jeff Snyder. I feel like if I just spill a drink on him, he'll run away. Because that's.
I don't think. I honestly, Senior Nerd, I value your what you're adding to this commentary here. I don't think either one of them would run away from you, and I don't.
No. I said Jeff
I
Snyder.
would run away from Senior Nerd.
But here's what happened. This is what happened. So they're just pulling stuff out of their butts about what's going on with the Batman.
He didn't say he had a source. He was just talking about commentary.
Exactly, but he was like, all I'm just saying is like, they keep guessing. They just say, I think Robert Pattinson's going to be
yes, there's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, they're guessing. Yeah, that's what a guessing is.
So here's the thing. Shouldn't he do the job of, I don't know, go to sources in Warner Brothers or whoever saying,
he doesn't have to check everything. He's just talking.
But he's a scooper. Like,
yeah, but he doesn't. Not everything is a scoop.
He knew that they're recasting T'Challa. He knew that Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to get delayed. He knew they're going to recast the character in Ahsoka. Rory McCain as the new Balin.
Okay.
For Ahsoka. Yeah, he knew that. But he doesn't know what's going on with Batman.
Okay.
I'll just say, even then, just to say, oh, we're just playing guessing game. You go like, it's like you guys, John Roca and Jeff Snyder. And let me talk about Jeff Snyder. Or I'll give a warning to John Roca and anybody who's associated with Jeff Snyder.
This is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Go ahead.
No. Cut him loose because I'm telling you, something will come out of this guy. This guy's a sleazeball.
I disavow.
No. Okay, Degrassi will test that this guy. There is a. He has so much
accusations. I don't like
this guy he just. I look at him. He talks, and I want to take a shower. This guy is sleazy.
I hope you do.
I do take showers. Especially every time this guy shows up. It's like. You think your job is hard, John Roca, Jeff Snyder? Are you like the fire people who are taking out the fires in California?
This is getting weird. You're going too far.
No, I'm just saying. The thing, the job is weird. The job is hard. Are they taking out fires? People losing homes and they're taking out the fires, or no? They're just sitting on their asses all day.
Yeah,
like, here's a Marvel scoop for you guys. Here's who's going to be.
That's all he's promising. They're not promising you anything else, Senior Nerd. Like he
I'm
didn't.
not saying promises. I'm just saying do your job.
He's doing his job. He's talking. He doesn't have to say He doesn't have to have a scoop for everything. He didn't say he didn't look how he said. He didn't say I have a source that says Senior Nerd is talking from his mother's basement. He just said his mother's basement as a joke.
Oh, my God, mother's basement. In my mother's basement? No, I'm in my own damn room. In the house
Not in
that
the basement. Okay, good.
This is my old damn house that I damn owned under my name.
That's great. Good
right?
job. Yes.
So wow, how 1990 on the impact. They show you how old they are. Actually, no, Jeff Snyder's like, what, your age? And he looks like crap. God damn. Look at you. You could be the new Batman or the Jeff Snyder.
All right.
Yeah. That's like I thought it's like, my God, these guys are just sensitive.
Okay, Strange Marvel Theories, $5. Thank you, Dr. Strange. Hey, listen, we need to get you on to talk about your Marvel theories soon. I do want to have you on. This is toxic fandom. What, Mom? What I'm doing, or what Senior Nerd's doing?
Hey, by the way, I did very little comment. I just watched the show like this.
Do you watch them a lot? The hot mic, or did you just
they drop a scoop? But even then, I'm like, it'll be on Reddit like minutes later. So I didn't really. I'd be like, oh wow.
So be respectful. Show that you're not what they said you.
I always respect. I've been watching this show for almost like 3 years now.
So you're a long-time viewer. You're a long-time viewer, and you made one comment, and you feel like they unjustly went after you just from one comment.
I think they just want to show how tough they are. I think they're tough. They're not tough.
Okay. Well, Roca, Snyder, I would totally sell Senior Nerd out and join you on the hot mic. I will never have Senior Nerd on again if you bring me on. No, just kidding, Senior. I don't
want to go anywhere near this guy. Again, it's just his ilk. I'm just saying, there's going to be something coming out about this guy. If Neil Gaiman, this innocent-looking writer,
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm just saying. What, the guy who wrote Coraline? Yeah, you never thought the guy who wrote Coraline turned out to be who he is. Just saying.
Their accusations right now does not sound good, though. Yes. Anthony Cheeseman says he's sorry this happened to you. Let me see if there's anything else left here.
God damn it! Yeah, it's over. Get around.
Okay. All right. Let me see what else.
Come on.
I don't get shit that couldn't happen.
I have no idea how you do what you do, but I think I know what the truth is from here. And it's like, what is wrong with you all? I mean, it's not, you don't have to be disrespectful. That's the thing at the end of the day. You don't have to be disrespectful, but you also don't, you can take an issue with it in a logical way without being a jerk off about it. And that's kind of the truth at the end of the day. So anyway, let's move on here a little. Anything more to say on this?
That's it.
Shall we move on, brother?
I didn't say, hey, jack offs. Talk about who the Batman is and leave us alone.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's all for that. That's all for that.
I'm gonna watch the show tomorrow, and I might say something. If they may really take it the wrong way, like. You think I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Snyder, Mr. Roca. I apologize. I apologize. I'm so sorry, Mr. Please don't hurt me, sir. No.
I think they like you. I think they were just putting on a show. They're just putting on a show.
I'm tough. Look. Yeah, okay. I know, guys. I went to school guys like that anyway.
Don't be a jerk off about it. Senior, just don't be a jerk off, okay?
it because you played the guessing game, huh? Like,
Okay.
wow. It's like the guy that you step on his sneakers and you start shooting the place. It's like, whoa. That's what you are.
All right, let's talk about Mr. Freeze. Batman 2, Mr. Freeze.
I'm gonna be here, whatever.
You what?
I'm gonna stay.
Your audio is kind of breaking up. So if you're done, I would bid you adieu.
No, I'm staying.
You're staying?
You want my theory about Mr. Freeze?
Well, mute yourself
Okay.
when you're not talking, Senor, until we get to you then, because it's bad audio. Okay.
So
this. Well, let me do the
there's a
setup here.
flood.
This is the only reason I found that Senior Nerd clip. Small screen, which is a scooping site. Looks like Mr. Freeze will be the main villain of the Batman 2. This news comes to us via John Roca of the Hot Mic on YouTube. Do you think that Mr. Freeze would make a good choice for the main villain of the Batman 2? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.
No, he said
Okay.
I remember this episode.
The
He
last
said-
we saw of the Batman was the flood, correct?
Yes, it makes if you're gonna do Mr. Freeze, it will be great after a flood if you do it right after.
And
yes.
also October
Yeah.
was so December and winter,
Yeah.
Perfect. And then also to make him realistic, you do what Gotham did and cryogenesis.
Cryogenic.
Yeah, cryogenic engineer.
Yeah, the first thing I think of to make Mr. Freeze plausible is he can already be a scientist / engineer. Maybe, there are, as far as I know, I believe there are some people that get cryogenically frozen without knowing a way to undo it. Right? Doesn't this happen in real life?
Remember, his wife is sick and he needs a cure for
Right, which is very plausible. Now, if you go to a realistic Mr. Freeze, would he have freeze guns? Not necessarily. They could call him Mr. They could just call him Mr. Freeze because he froze his wife. They could call him Mr. He could get the nickname Mr. Freeze just because he froze his wife to try to find a cure. And he doesn't have to necessarily have freeze guns and be all blue and stuff like that. In a real world map. Yeah, in a real world Matt
Did
Reeves.
you watch Gotham though?
Not all the way through, no.
So Mr. Freeze appears in Gotham and he's very realistic.
Okay.
So they definitely could pull it off.
Yeah, but
they use a cryo gun.
Yeah, I think there's ways to, would you accept even if he's a scientist / engineer and his wife's sick and he cryogenically freezes her and they call him Mr. Freeze just because of that?
Okay, so how he becomes the villain?
Degrassi says there is no realistic version of Mr. Freeze.
There's semi-realistic, so obviously you cannot freeze someone and and they would die. Yeah. So obviously, but they can make it semi-realistic.
And the other thing that happened was Matt Reeves on the red carpet for the Golden Globes when the Penguin won. He said that the next movie is going to surprise you. So maybe they will go a little bit more outside of realistic. That'll surprise, like just teetering on the edge,
And also remember the last time we saw Mr. Freeze in a movie, he was more cheesy.
Yes.
And same with the Riddler, other than Gotham,
Reeves.
Gotham was the only time that they kind of redeemed Freeze and Riddler.
Okay.
Up until the Batman movie.
Degrassi says dumb. I think listen, there's better writers than I could. I'm not a very smart individual. You might co-op that 100% Degrassi.
I mean,
I don't know how
movies...
know how to make it believable to the audience that Mr. Freeze could exist in the real world. I do think there's ways to do it. It just is going to take good writing, good directing, good execution, and good acting.
Can I also address something?
Yes.
Max?
Yes.
Matt Reeves also was able to make talking apes believable?
Oh God, here we go. You sound like all.
No. Think about it.
You sound
Think
like
about
all
it.
the gun nuts
He
that
made-
said and James
he
Gunn
made-
made you love a talking raccoon in a tree.
It's true,
He made
though.
apes. Yes, they were. Listen, they were believable way before Matt Reeves. There's lots of
Yes.
Planet Ape smoothies. Mob boss who likes it chili. Dumb.
Okay, so I just thought something.
I mean, you know what's also dumb and a good trilogy? So why didn't the Eagles take Frodo to the volcano?
Oh no.
Well, Anthony, you've been extremely quiet. What's your thoughts on the possibility of Mr. Freeze in the Batman 2? Would it fit the universe? Do you think Matt Reeves can make it work? Or do you think it's too out
Not
there?
really. I don't think it will ever happen. Me personally, I think Mr. Freeze is probably one of the villains for the James Gunn universe. I don't think we'll ever see Mr. Freeze in this universe. I think the most realistic is either Hush or the Courts of Owls. Other than that, that's it.
What about Poison Ivy?
No, it's too realistic for the universe.
No, she could be just a environmentalist terrorist. She doesn't have to be. She doesn't have to control plants. She could.
Too realistic for the James Gunn universe. I mean, for Matt Reeves' universe.
She could be grounded. She doesn't have to be a plant lady who controls plants and her kiss kills people. She could just be a eco terrorist. She could just want to bomb wing industry because the pollution going into the environment. You can have her. Think this, but I don't know about Mr. Freeze. That's like
I'm trying to think of movies where people there's things that they start to get frozen. I don't know. All the different things in movies that we've seen up to this point.
Frozen.
No. Let me get to the chat here. How does Cold Man with freeze ray factor into violent crime and the corruption of public officials and the effect it has on society? Maybe he just freezes other people in Gotham like he froze his wife, but to hopefully resuscitate her one time, and that's why they get the name Mr. Freeze. He puts people in the cryogenic froze when they're when they're not. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't know.
If you remember in Heart of Ice, the Batman anime series episode, that was like the debut and the reimagined Mr. Freeze. That was a revenge plot. Remember, he wasn't going to be like, I am going to make the world into an ice sculpture or something like that. No, he was going after the people who killed his wife or didn't pull the plug of his founding of curing his wife and make him Mr. Freeze. So they could do that. They could have it's a revenge plot. He's killing people, freezing them for pulling the plug on curing his wife and make him and the accident that made him Mr. Freeze. So it doesn't have to be like he wants to make like how the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze was in Batman Robin.
Degrassi says that sounds effing stupid, but it depends on the writing. It can be stupid, yes, but if there's a great writer, we'll see. Strange Marvel Theories, $5. What's the need and requirement for realism in comic book films? There isn't strange except in Batman projects. In Batman projects, there's just been a track record of this happening, and they've been the most successful. Is the more plausible. They're been the ones that made the most money in Batman. When they tried to go more silly, they made less money. But we haven't really, even with Batman v Superman, that Batman was more grounded, except for when he was in the Justice League scenes. So there's just been a history of that. That's all. He runs the meat packing district, needs a lot of ice. I don't know. I think it could happen. I just think out of the villains that we've seen so far, the one that I really want to see well done is Mr. Freeze. I will admit this: Mr. Freeze makes more sense in James Gunn's universe than Matt Reeves. I will say that, but I still think there's a way to do it, and I still think when it's very possible that they'll be considering this, especially when Matt Reeves says we're going to surprise you. So they went out there with the Riddler. The Riddler I thought was too silly to be in Matt Reeves until I saw the Batman one.
Yeah, I don't thought it wasn't too. For Matt, it makes sense he was going to use the Riddler.
Yeah. Let me see.
I wonder if they make him like, who's the Iceman killer? That's what?
Yeah, there's no need or requirements unless the filmmaker states that's their intention. Matt Reeves has done that. Sure, it could happen. It would be a mistake for the Batman epic crime saga. Okay.
Okay, you can make Mr. Freeze like the Iceman killer.
Well, I actually agree with you. That point, that's the most thing. The point you have the most, Degrassi, against Mr. Freeze is that it's the Batman epic crime saga heaps, which I think is a clunky way to say it, but I understand the point that yes, it's very mob bossy, very realistic, and it would probably take away from that crime saga if you bring in a character like Mr. Freeze. Like, how would that fit within there? I don't know. So, all right. So we have some other topics here. How's everyone doing on timing? Everyone okay to stay around a little bit?
I'll be all night.
You'll be here all night. No, you're not.
I mean, sure, it depends. Like,
okay, because I have some quick topics that I'd like to make clips out. So please don't ruin the clip out. No, try not to talk over each other because I want to cover these. I came out of nowhere. This next topic, and before you say don't do it, don't touch it. Gremlins and Goonies being developed by Warner Brothers, Christopher Columbus.
the Gremlins they've been trying to do a new Gremlins movie for the last 20 years. It's never happening.
Yeah.
Like they've been trying to develop it for the last 20. The Goonies, I don't know why Steven Spielberg and Kathy want, like, why were you greenlight this? Why? Like, just like, I don't need to see another Goonies. I don't, like, just leave it. It's a great Richard Donner movie and stuff. I mean, Gremlins, you could do Gremlins. I wouldn't mind, but they've been trying to do another movie for the last 20 years and it never happened. It has the two.
I say give it a shot. Why not? Because it's not going to take away the originals. The originals are still going to be there. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Wait, what did you say, Anthony?
It is.
It is going to take away from the original if they makes.
It's going to get compared to it, and
so it still exists.
It
doesn't erase it. It's still there.
No, they do.
I think there's enough of an idea here that I'd like to see it revisited. A TV series. I mean, these are talking about movies.
There's a Gremlins.
You could do a Goonies TV series. That would be more interesting.
Yes.
Than a movie, sure. But like,
how?
It's not up for me to come out pow. I'm saying that I think the IP is strong enough for to revisit.
Yeah, but like Steven Spielberg and Kathy just giving the green light for this is random as hell. Like, okay.
Yeah, it does. Gremlins has 2 seasons of a recent animated series.
Yeah, I know that. But yeah, I know that. It's okay.
Well, it's a prequel. It's a prequel on Gizmo.
Yeah, I know that. But like, other than that, but the one I'm not surprised about Gremlins. I'm surprised about Goonies. Yeah, like they've been trying to do a new Gremlins movie for the last 20 years and just never been happening.
CJ, do you have any thoughts on did you like Gremlins and Goonies? Do you think they should revisit it? CJH, Senior Nerd. What do you think, Senior Nerd?
Okay, so speaking of John Roca.
No, we weren't speaking of John.
Well, back then, but
I said please stay on topic for the clip outs if you bring up John
because according to John Roca, he heard that they did a Goonies sequel in secret.
Okay.
They did it in secret.
And
Steven
they didn't
Spielberg
release
directed.
it.
No, and then all the cast, Josh Brolin, Sean Astin, all of them came back, reprising their role. Was Steven Spielberg directed, but it was kept secret. It's coming out this year.
Like they did it back in the day, and it's coming out this year. Like release the Goonies.
No. Like this recently, they shot this.
Oh, I have. Okay, let me see.
No. And then he said, so Jeff Steiner said, no, that doesn't pass my smell test. Maybe they shot something for the Super Bowl, like a commercial.
Oh, okay.
Like a reunion stuff.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
That was a full movie.
All right. Well, yes. So, directed by Joe Dante from Columbus Scripts, Gremlins had the following synopsis again. Oh, this is just saying the synopsis from the old movie. We know about this. This article is BS. It just doesn't say anything. Okay. Both of which were released by executive producer Steven Spielberg. Now, according to a report by Deadline, Warner Bros. Is developing new Gremlins and the Goonies films, which Columbus attached to one of those projects. Deadline wrote that at Warner Brothers franchise hopes abound down the road in Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. I don't really not care about that one. Practical Magic 2. Don't care about that one.
Mention,
don't you own that one in VHS?
Super chat.
What's that?
Strange Marvel Series super chat.
Yes, I did cover it. It was great.
The other one. There is nothing realistic about a crime fighter in the batsuit.
Oh, yes. Strange Marvel Theories is saying there's nothing realistic about a crime fighter in a bat suit. I think he's still got a point there. That's a strong, solid point. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's get back to the topic, CJH, about Gremlins. Okay.
Well, I mean the paying customer, right?
Yes, yeah, I appreciate that. I did highlight it for a reason. It's a good point. Okay, so Clayface, Supergirl, Drew Goddard's incoming script for a new Matrix, a new Gremlins from Christopher Columbus, and Goonies treatment. Yes, Zaslav has gone down the road of resurrecting these IP. And I think they should look at it. I think it has to be a solid take for sure. I'd like to see what happens, but let me see what he's saying here now. Goonies 2 would be easy. The Goonies grandkids are like the students listen to older Goonies stories, find or steal maps and newspapers, go on a journey. Gremlins did have a sequel. Gremlins 2, I remember not liking Gremlins 2 that much.
They've been trying to do a sequel for a new one for a long time. It just never happened.
So I say yes to both.
I say no to one.
Which one?
Goonies.
Goonies, but he just gave a great thing. Goonies kids, Goonies grandkids.
Okay, but that's like too easy. That's like, oh yeah.
I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. There's lots of different ways.
Why not give me the original cast?
The only way you could probably do a sequel to Goonies if they bring back the original cast.
I mean, that's
okay.
Josh Brolin wants to do it.
Josh Brolin does everything.
I mean, but he's 102 years old, so of course we want to do something.
You like Gremlins 2 over the first Gremlins? Really?
I don't know about that.
He loves that Hulk Hogan cameo. DeGrassi loves that Hulk Hogan cameo.
So I say yes to both because it doesn't erase the originals. If it's not good, it doesn't hurt anything. It only helps sell and reissue Gremlins 1, Gremlins 2.
Yeah, but that's only on 4K, no VHS.
I want to get them all on VHS. I think I have Goonies on VHS, not Gremlins yet.
You could find that for $1.
Not for $1, no.
How you?
Not Gremlins, no.
You could bid to 10,000.
Gremlins is not $1 on VHS. It's at least $10, $8 to $10.
Nah, look it up right now.
Okay. I'm not the only one. Gremlins 2 is the superior film. I disagree. I didn't hate Gremlins 2, but I'll have to.
I didn't hate the movie either. I like the first one.
All right, Senior Nerd. Yes or no to Gremlins or Gremlins 3 and Goonies 2? Or reboots? What do you think, Senior Nerd?
I could do Gremlins 3 if you can make it like a horror movie, like a straight up scary. Don't make it like for kids to see it because I was terrified with Gremlins as a kid. So you can do 3, just make it scary. Goonies 2. Don't do the kids. How about have the originals go on adventures? Let's see a bunch of 50-year-olds hunt treasure. How about that? They're the Goonies, not their kids.
There's lots of ways you could go. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like so I might go with that. I feel like but I feel like this whole thing about they shot Goonies 2.
Wait if they make it a horror movie and each of the Goonies end up dying.
That'd be
I don't
terrible.
think people. I don't think parents will take.
Remember when
They're being hunted by the who's the guy with the weird face?
Sloth?
Yeah, they're being hunted by a sloth.
What's
But that's your friend. Why you want to kill them?
I don't know. I mean,
Yes,
I don't think parents will take their kids to see that. No.
because it's gonna turn out that Sloth is actually, drum roll please.
Oh, he has you off fucking camera.
Jason.
Do you have who?
Go ahead.
You just think about it, Jason Voorhees.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
All right.
Okay, man. Goodbye.
Okay.
That's another thing. The other thing, the guy who plays Sloth, who's the fat kid? I forgot the fat kid.
No,
Sean.
no.
I don't know. They could do.
That's
They
weird.
could. They could do
Strange
Goonies.
Marvel
It's just that
stories, it's weird.
if they bring back the cast and they have kids, that would be a way to do it.
Well, that's too simple. I remember, Jaleel White, Urkel for Family Matters. He talked about this. He got pitched about a reboot Family Matters. And he didn't want to do it because the thing is, it's going to be Urkel's kids, Urkel's and Laura's kids, and and he's like them. He's a nerd, and it's like he has a fan. We will see a Family Matters reboot. Say no, because it will be just like Urkel Jr. And that's going to be Goonies. I don't want to see the kids.
Maybe if it's like the new French Bel-Air TV show on Peacock, sure, but like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good.
All right, next topic.
I can understand.
Avatar, Fire and Ash unveiled more concept art. Now, I love James Cameron. I'm kind of getting some fatigue with the Avatar series. Like, with the second movie, it was just like, okay, it wasn't enough to like get me excited. Is the third one going to bring some excitement? Is it going to be something different? If it's just more of the same, I'm going to lose interest, and some of the audience might lose interest. Is there enough here based on this concept art that's going to revitalize the series for you? Because the second one had the benefit of a big gap between the first and the second. That does not happen between the second and the third movie. It's getting released within 2 years, right?
It's coming out this year?
Yeah, it's coming out December 2025. Strange says no more Avatar. I mean, I'm not opposed to them making it. I would like for me to get excited. I want really different Na'vi, like really different. And then I would love to see this world be expanded to other planets surrounding it, like the other moons, like other creatures that don't look the same, just different variations of the same characters. All the creatures on Pandora have a similar slimy aesthetic to their skin. They're like, you know what I mean? They all look samey to me. I want to see like a furry creature. I want furries.
Breaking news.
I want furries in this. What do you mean? This better be on topic. What do you mean breaking news?
It won't be on topic. It's CJ's.
CJH? Are you
ruining
ruining
the 2 leak?
No, I'm not bringing that up now. Not right now.
Damn.
Degrassi says Space Na'vi and Earth Na'vi not good enough for you. I don't know what you mean by it. Okay. Space Na'vi and Earth Na'vi.
Are they all in space? They're all in space. They're all space Na'vis. They're in the planets. That's space.
Please clarify, Degrassi.
Well, okay. Well, it looks like they go like it's kind of like Avatar.
Okay. Degrassi says when Avatar returns to Earth. Whoa, boy. Okay, now you're talking, Degrassi.
Okay,
Now
I see that.
I think I double dipped and I bought the extended editions to the first Avatar on Blu-ray. Did not come out on 3D Blu-ray, only extended cut Blu-ray, and they had more scenes on Earth, and they're really awesome, amazing scenes. Yes, so I would want to see what's going on Earth. The reason they need to expand and go to different planets, explore the galaxy to pillage it for resources. So I want to see what's going on and maybe other alien species on Earth too. Yes, I want to see all that. That's what I mean. Yes, expand the universe. If they just do like 5 or 6 movies only on Pandora with just different tribes of Na'vi, it's going to get boring to me. So if what you're proposing is accurate, what you're proposing is if it's accurate, Degrassi, and we get expanded stuff happening on Earth, other things happening, that is going to draw me in like nobody's business, because the art direction and the cinematography and the directing that James Cameron does is epic, and 3D looks amazing. I know people are down on 3D.
You know this movie is going to make 1.5 billion, right?
I don't know that. I honestly
God.
don't know that. I wouldn't be
buddy.
surprised, Anthony, but I'm not.
God,
I wouldn't be
You said the
surprised.
same thing about the last one.
No, I did not say that.
2.5 billion
I was the
buddy.
one championing it, douchebag.
But how you not going to see this? How you not going to see this?
I was the one. I am going to see it. I'm just saying, if it's too similar to the first two, it's gonna.
It doesn't matter. The Chinese audience.
It does matter. It does matter.
Oh,
I want to
my
see something like Degrassi is proposing.
God, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. And the movie made $1.5 billion in China. Yeah.
Look, he
They
says
don't care,
there
bro.
are other planets coming too. That's what I want.
Bro, James Cameron confirmed this. There's other planets coming from the second, third, and fourth
I
one.
would like to see different types of aliens that don't look so similar. I want really out there art design of
No, Max
of Na'vi
just
from
wants
different-
furry animals.
Why
like
not?
you said before.
Yeah. Strange Marvel Theories. Thank you for all the support tonight, Strange. I really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. $5. Speaking of sequels, Red One has enough material for a sequel. I'm glad you liked Red One, Doctor Strange. I didn't like it that much. I'm sorry. I didn't like that. Maybe I'll rewatch it.
That movie is never getting a sequel, with all due respect.
He says it might. It did well enough.
Yeah,
Why not? Why not?
That's not going to.
Degrassi says space Na'vi in space, in ships. What else would it mean? Okay. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about. That gets me really excited.
Like, bro, have you never read his interviews? Like, he always he said we get in different planets in the next 3 movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is the time to do it. I think he has to. All right. So, Avatar: The Way of Water also grossed more than $2 billion. Really? I didn't know it made $2 billion. Paving the way for not only Avatar 3, Avatar Fire and Ash, which is scheduled to reach theaters December 19th, 2025, but also Avatar 4 and 5, which were released December 21st, 2029, and December 19th, 2031, respectively. Wow. A couple of months, Avatar Fire and Ash unveiled some. So this is going to be a big gap between the third and the fourth. So they really got to bring it with this one. Fire and Ash unveiled some pieces of concept art, and now Empire has shared a couple more pieces of art, which can be seen below. What do you think of this new creatures from Fire and Ash? I mean, it still looks like a variation of the pterodactyl-like creatures on Pandora before, and there's like a headdress that the Fire and Ash Na'vi or have on there. It looks cool. It looks cooler. But I want to see something else besides this, honestly, and that's what Degrassi was talking about.
Dope.
It looks good, but I want to see more. I want to see other types of creatures.
Well, we probably get a first look trailer next month.
I hope so. This is more promising than the other picture. Is like these like there's almost like pirate ships or something. What is this? Are they creatures or ships?
They look
like air balloons.
It look like creatures, but it might be.
It look like was it Gene from Nope?
Okay, so it says there's wind traders who use giant creatures to fly.
They're nomadic. They are.
They're nomadic traders equivalent to camel caravans on the Spice Road back in the Middle Ages. So that's very interesting. That's different, you know. And you know, they're just fun. Like all Na'vi, they live in a symbiosis with their creatures. If you've got any nautical blood in your veins, you'll want to be on their ship.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting.
Let me what it says here about the Ash Clan. Varang, played by Una Chaplin, is the leader of the people who have gone through through an incredible hardship. She's hardened by that. She will do anything for them, even things that would be considered to be evil. So I've heard there might be evil Na'vi in here. One thing we want to do in this film is not be black and white simplistic. We're trying to evolve beyond that all humans are bad, all Na'vi are good paradigm. So you're probably going to get some evil Na'vi in here. Okay, Cameron let it be known that he has also ideas for potential Avatar 6 and 7. What? But they'll only be made if there's still a demand in the franchise. Let me see here. They'll be just far enough apart that the remains events, hopefully in their lives of fans, people who want to follow us, but not far apart, like a generational difference between one movie. We're fortunate we survived that, right? We got over the hurdle, so now we believe it's going to come at the right pacing. Okay, so there's a lot of Avatar news there. This one, it has to hit though, you know? Well, jellyfish flying ships, yes. That's what I'd like to see, Degrassi, is an Avatar TV show. Both previously axed Avatar TV series are back on. One is animated, the other is a National Geographic type that expands the lore, worlds, and creatures. All right.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, Senior Nerd CJH, are you excited to go back to Pandora, Avatar 3? Did this get anyone hype again?
I haven't been in Pandora in almost 15 years.
Okay. You're not going back?
I saw Avatar one time and I was like, okay, that's enough for me.
I love Avatar. James Cameron is the greatest director of all time. Definitely.
Yes. But he should too. Can we please do something?
Hopefully we get the new Terminator movie that he's working on.
I don't want to. I saw the original.
In the new what was it, reboot? Without Arnold. And another movie that he's doing for Fox about World War II or something like that. A Survivor, like that one that got announced last year. So, yeah.
What's that?
I don't know when he's going to film that one, so we'll see.
All right. I have one more article for an interesting project. Let me bring this up here. Climb into the ring with new images in a trailer for Stephen Knight's upcoming series, 1,000 Blows. Stephen Knight's new series of historical bare-knuckle brawling has a trailer and a batch of new images prior to its premiere next month. I think it's going to be on Hulu. As the anticipated Peaky Blinders movie still has ways to release, Stephen Knight has another show set to hit Hulu next month, 1,000 Blows. The 6-episode series will be streaming on February 21st. A new batch of images made there online, and you can watch the trailer above. I'm probably going to watch the trailer. Something different. I want to check this out. The official synopsis reads, inspired by the true life stories of a group of characters battling survival in the brutal East End of London in the 1880s. Hezekiah Moscow and Alec Monroe, best friends on the run from Jamaica, find themselves thrust into the criminal underworld of London's thriving bare-knuckle boxing scene. As Hezekiah finds fortune and fame through the art of pugilism, he attracts the attention of the infamous queen in the 40 Elephants, Mary Carr, who sets about exploiting his talents to further her criminal enterprise. Meanwhile, the menacing and self-declared emperor of the East End boxing world, Sugar Goodson, determines to destroy Hezekiah, who's ambitious to fight in the West End, threatened everything he has built. What ensues is a battle of the old world against the new. Here's some images from 1,000 Blows. Looks really good. I did not check out Peaky Blinders yet. I really want to. Anyone watch Peaky Blinders? This is from the creator Peaky Blinders, I believe. Does the synopsis
season
intrigue
one,
you at all? You know,
what is it about?
I just read the synopsis. The brutal East End of London, the 1880s, when they're like bare knuckle boxing, like very in the streets. This actor, I've seen him before in like I think he's been in Guy Ritchie projects. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's a good project. I still want to check out Peaky Blinders though. Never watched it. Any thoughts on this whatsoever? I'll move on. No one's excited for this. Okay. I'm gonna check it on Hulu. All right, awesome. It's like it's crickets. I can hear crickets. CGH, I know this is top on your list after Dexter. Wow. All right. No one's interested. No one is anything.
It sounds interesting. I think it's on Netflix, right?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
In February.
Hulu barely does promotion for their TV shows. They're like what company I'm trying to compare Hulu to?
Netflix.
No,
Amazon.
I mean they're like Amazon. They do Netflix and Amazon that barely do promotion on their TV shows, barely. So for other like a popular franchise like Aliens, that's coming out later this year. You should probably you gonna do a watch party with them, bro, Max?
For what?
The Alien TV series.
I can. I would like to. I have to figure out.
It's coming out. It's coming out later this year. So, I think summer or later this year. They haven't confirmed a date. So, what else is coming out this year? Peacemaker's coming out summer. So, that's gonna be a good one. There's a lot of great TV shows coming out this summer.
I wear high heels so my enemies hear me coming is a quote from a villain woman in Peaky Blinders. Okay.
Peaky Blinders, I heard great things. I know they're making a movie with damn, I forgot the actor name.
The actor that won for Oppenheimer?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, I forget his name too.
Cillian Murphy.
Yes, and
Cillian Murphy.
And the girl from the Mission Impossible franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody from the TV show's coming back, and she's one added person. So yeah.
I know Tom Hardy is in the show too. He's in Peaky Blinders. I don't know. Maybe the character got killed. I don't know. I know he was in the show.
Okay, shout out to the members who make the mailbag a thing. Jacob McKenzie was the first, CG Entertainment Plus. This mailbag is not done, so you could go add questions or topics for the mailbag. We're going to probably do like 5 tonight. So Jacob McKenzie, thoughts on Julia Garner when asked how she will look as Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four first steps. You know, it's shiny. I'll be real. I'm okay with gender swaps, but I kind of want to see a male Silver Surfer. I know there's going to be both probably, but she is not doing great on the press tour either. She seems kind of cringe. Just responding like, I'm shiny is kind of like, okay.
That's the Silver Surfer. He's shiny.
I know, but the way she said, it's,
Well, you can describe the Silver Surfer. Well, I'm also bald.
Yeah.
And I got a surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what the hell she's supposed to say. Like, I'm not shiny. Like, what a crazy. Yeah. Like,
well, I mean, before when they were talking about Silver Surfer, she's like, I thought I was Silver Surfer. It's just, I mean, I'm looking forward to
No, that was someone else. That was
that was someone else.
No,
okay.
It was Keith Stanfield. I thought he thought he was Silver Surfer.
Yeah, even though he was joking, deleted the tweet.
All right, Jacob says, thoughts on Sebastian Stan when asked if he will appear in Captain America: Brave New World. Filming Thunderbolts was a much quieter year for me because I didn't see Anthony Mackie. Although I miss him like daily, it's something I don't like to admit. So
he's a funny guy. He
dodged the question a little bit there.
It's funny. He's one of the few actors that at least he's not like a Tom Holland. Like, he's just gonna spoil a thing out of nowhere. Which I hate when actors do that. Like, okay, can we give us a surprise, please? And like, okay, you are in the
Yeah,
movie.
I know there is strange. I just want I want the regular. I want the bait. I want the most popular male Silver Surfer. Honestly, but I'm not going to cry about it if they don't.
It's a different universe, so maybe
I know I'm not going to cry about if they don't. I just prefer. I would be going to be honest, and I prefer that. But whatever. I'll see the context. I'm still really rooting for the movie, whatever happens. Okay. CGH Entertainment Plus. I'm competing with Jacob here now. You lost. He did a lot more in the mailbag. Okay, so what tips to all the upcoming YouTubers out there on how to stick to it and not quit? Let's give some motivation speech to some of these younger YouTubers. Just make some content. Just throw stuff out there. See what gets you. Try a variety. CGH has had recent success. He's doing more content. He might be doing that now. I don't know.
What I mean is a lot of YouTubers I noticed throughout the years, they tend to quit after a while.
If you don't have it in you, if you treat it like work, you're not going to succeed. If you're down on it, if you enjoy doing it just to do it, even if you don't make money, you're gonna have success. When it feels like a chore, it's relayed to the audience. If you're not enjoying it, the audience feels that too. So if you're like, oh, what am I doing here? This is boring, or you complain about, talking about movies and nerd stuff, the audience is going to feel that. You have to get enjoyment about the aspects of it. Like, people don't like about rumors, but I love talking about rumors. I love talking about speculation. Everything I talk about here, I love talking about. So if you're not feeling it, the audience is going to get that. No matter how good of an actor you are, you have to enjoy this. I love it. Even when I honestly am very like Senior Nerd. When you went after Roca and Snyder, I'm one of the rare exceptions where I let the audience complain and say and criticize the hell out of me. Probably too much. I probably let you guys criticize me too much. But most content creators are like that. I think it's hilarious when when people get upset with me. Like, why am I getting upset if you don't trust me? I don't care. I'm not telling you to believe rumors. I enjoy it. And I say you like rumors too. You just like to shoot down rumors, But there you go. Just find enjoyment talking about something and talk about it. And if you're not feeling it, move on to something else.
I accidentally became a Dexter channel overnight.
Well, there you go. You love Dexter. Thoughts on the truth about Silver Surfer? I heard Nord Rad, male Silver Surfer, is also in the movie, and that the media is really pushing the whole female Silver Surfer, but both Silver Surfers are in the movie, wife and husband.
We don't know that. They're not going to spoil the movie until we know once.
I can see them maybe do like a couple. They're both. But
I mean, she does, like in the comics, she sacrificed herself. So, like, we'll see if that happens in the movie, I guess.
Who's playing Nora?
Refresh, by the way.
Hello, guy, Mercer.
Oh my God. All right. Well, Chubby Teddy Monster Productions. Hey, Max, remember Tattoo from Fantasy Island? What were his favorite flavor of M&Ms? The plane.
Okay, God. They did a sequel to the Fantasy Island that was on Fox.
Max, what heavy metal album cover could be a cool sci-fi movie? I don't know. Heavy metal album. I don't know. I gotta look. Meatloaf.
Bad Out of Hell.
Bad Out of Hell. Okay, I would like to see that. I'd like to see any of them. I'd like to see the metal aesthetic on a horror movie for sure. Like, go full metal. Definitely. I like that music. I just don't know enough of the covers to think of. I don't know if there's any Metallica album or. I'm thinking of like Tool album covers too.
Metal. I'm thinking of this Metallica album that.
What's that, Senior Nerd?
You know the Metallica album Load?
Yeah.
You know what the album cover is?
No.
Oh, you don't. Look it up. Please look at it.
Heavy metal.
Let me
metal
get
album covers.
It's a low.
A load. Some Iron Maiden
Of laundry.
Yeah.
Mm.
This one's pretty cool. I'm bringing this up right now. Iron Maiden, Fear the Dark. Bark at the Moon by Ozzy. Yeah.
This is Ozzy in Fangs.
Yeah. Look at that one. That one's pretty cool. Let me see it. All right, here we go. 30 of the most iconic. Let me bring this up here. Iconic hard rock and metal album covers. Bad Brains, Black Sabbath. Ooh, I don't want that. No Cannibal.
Whoa.
The Clash.
What's this?
Dio. Ooh.
Okay, very cool.
Green Day isn't hard rock. Guns N' Roses.
No.
Yeah, Iron Maiden has some of the coolest ones. Judas Priest, Kiss,
No.
Mayhem, Megadeth.
Okay,
that one I want to see. Megadeth, Rust in Peace. Look at that. He's got like an alien in a capsule. That's a variant. This is the one I want to see. Merciful Fate, Metallica, Master Puppets, Minor Threat, Nirvana. Quiet Riot, Mental Health. That's also good. That's another one.
What the hell is that?
What, Slayer? That's creepy. I'm skipping past that.
No.
System of a Oh.
That could be all Los
Van
Angeles.
Halen. Okay, I've seen enough there. Out of all these, I would pick what was it? Megadeth. Rust in Peace. Yeah. That would make an awesome sci-fi movie. Okay. All right. And let's get back to Degrassi says metal band name logos today are compromised, indecipherable, illegible, unreadable puke letters. Refresh the mailbag. Okay. Refresh it here. Bring up the mailbag. It's getting later. Oh boy. Okay, check out the Blood of the Dawnmaker trailer. Is that a video game? Thank you, Jade, for making a comment in the mailbag. Is that a video game to live action trailer? Blood of the Dawnmaker? Is that a video game? I'll probably save it for a trailer reaction. I'll check it out, Jade. Thank you. It's not. Let me look at what this is. Anyone else heard of this? Blood of the Dawnmaker.
It's a role-playing game.
It's a role-playing game? Dawn Walker. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. I'll check. It's 4 minutes, so I'll have to do a whole trailer reaction. Walker, not Maker. Walker. Dawn Walker. Yeah, it would help if I could read. You should cover Universal's new Frankenstein movie in development and Paramount Plus' new untitled Trey Parker film. I will, Degrassi. I'll try to remember for the next stream. I'm probably going to do a few more questions here in the mailbag, do some good news with Twitter, and call it a night. I realized it's almost 12:30, so I'll do 2 more here. So you think Superman killing Zod is the cause and effect of why Darkseid happens? I did a video about this coming out tomorrow. Are you really promoting your channel in the mailbag? It's allowed. I guess it's allowed. Killing Zod.
I am doing a video about it.
Interesting topic. CGH. Go check out CGH Entertainment Plus.
Cancel
CGH. Oh, Chubby Teddy says, tell us about your fitness goals. It's to exercise more and eat less and
to never
healthier.
do those things, basically.
And so far, I've exercised twice.
You sure?
Yes, I am sure. I was going to do it again tonight.
Get
but
on the
late.
treadmill every single day.
It's the elliptical, and I would love to. It's just my parents are killing
every
me.
single day.
My family intervenes and takes up my time. We'll do one more, Jacob.
You got 5 minutes to do it.
Thoughts on Wilson Bethel says he is nearly cast as Captain America in the MCU. I went through multiple rounds of screen testing, and I remember my agent calling me one day, and they're like, no, actually, they offered it to Chris Evans.
That's tough.
Bullseye from the Daredevil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They did it. I think there was a ton of people in the running for that. So Chris Evans came out the best.
I will, Degrassi, if you're willing to send it to me on X so I don't forget, I'll do it for tomorrow's live stream. I'll have to see if we're doing a power hour tomorrow or not. I don't know. If not, I'll do another stream tomorrow night. I do want to bring the power hour back again, but we'll see.
Time for the power hour.
Yeah. All right. Let me.
CJH.
What's that?
Are you doing blame CJH?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, on drop the mic.
Mic drop.
Yeah, mic drop.
All right. Well, let's do a few good things on Twitter and then call it a night because I have some stuff here. All right. James Cameron promises brave choices are coming in Avatar 3's narrative. You've got to break the mold every freaking time, he tells
So I heard a rumor from a source that they're going back to Earth.
Oh, wow. Was that the source was in the chat in this very live stream?
He might have been in this very live stream.
Degrassi?
Yeah. And then I hope when you get to Earth, it blows your mind of what you see. That would be amazing to me.
But he was not. He might have been here briefly, and now he's not.
Well, now is the time, James Cameron, to do it now when there's a big break between Avatar 3 and 4. We need to see this bold swing for the stars. We need to see something different. I don't want to just be on Pandora the whole time with different versions of Na'vi. I could still enjoy that movie, but I hope you actually deliver what you're saying here.
So would you like the article?
Brave choices
from the
no,
source?
because we already read an article.
But this one?
No, I didn't read this one, but I mean, we already covered this earlier in the stream. I just
Avatar 4.
Well, I'm not bringing it up now. CG.
Just do it.
No. I'm moving on because I got to end soon. I'm tired.
He's gonna keep. He's like burn up. He's gonna.
I will bring it up at another time, but I hope he delivers his bold swings. Oh,
well, I'll probably make a topic about it then.
This is something exciting. Who here watched Spartacus Blood and Sand on Stars before Game of Thrones got popular?
I haven't seen it, no.
It's a very good series. Definitely check it out.
Is
a lot of violence, a lot of nudity.
Passed away,
yes, unfortunately, the actor. It was really good show. The actor.
First 2 seasons I watched.
Yeah, the actor passed away to cancer, I believe. Amazing show. Very underrated still. But here is the sequel series releasing this fall on Stars. Is this good enough to get people to get signed back up to Stars? I don't know. But it looks good. Can't wait to see it. I don't know if I'm going to get Stars for this, though. I want to support it. There's no other reason for me to get Stars. It's got to be, even though it's on Stars, isn't it going to be on another streamer too?
I think it's on. You go through Amazon.
Yeah.
Star.
Spartacus, House of Asher. I did actually, not that this is the same thing, but I did actually see Gladiator 2. I enjoyed it. Not as good as, obviously not as good as Gladiator 1. Denzel was decent. I was expecting a little bit better out of Denzel's character. Like, it was good, but who here saw Gladiator 2?
No.
Okay. No interest whatsoever. What about Spartacus? Anyone interested in Spartacus here? Anthony, any interest in Spartacus from these images? I think it looks decent. I want to see it. Wow, you guys have nothing to say about these topics. Like, okay. Looks good to me. I think this is on my radar for sure. The actor that was in the first Spartacus series, again, it'd be hard to top, but look at this. Look at the scale there. Look at the scale in the background.
They recast him. They recast the guy.
I mean, this has, if you like this genre, it has everything you want in here. At least from I could tell from the other series. So
He looks familiar.
I've seen him before. I know it's driving me insane too, Senior. I don't know where I've seen it.
No, that's not Boba Fett. No,
it's not Boba Fett. I've seen this actor before. Okay.
From Arrow.
Okay. So this is video game related. I don't go to limited runs anymore because there was a period of time during the pandemic I got like 8 packages at a time.
I bought this yesterday.
Pre-order. But Tomb Raider re-release of 1 through 3 remastered, and these look like the PC counterparts. These little boxes looks pretty cool. I think that's even a steel book. I still will not be buying it. But I do eventually want to get the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered. It looks pretty good. I want them with better controls. So this is a nice little collector's edition. I gotta stay away from limited run though, but looks cool. I'm a fan of Lara Croft. All right. Now this is saying Jason Momoa's Lobo will play a small role in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. He might get his own DC project in the future via Daniel RPK, a scooper. This is actually disappointing to me. Now, I know James Gunn's had a little bit of criticism about Superman, how there's more characters in there, and it's not just like a Superman movie. But I was really hoping that Lobo was going to have a decent, meaty role in Supergirl, honestly, now that we're getting Momoa as Lobo instead of Aquaman. But some might prefer that. What do you think about this scenario? Let's go to you first, Anthony, if you're there still. Or do you want Lobo? What kind of role do you want Lobo to have in Supergirl? I was hoping for
I didn't expect him to be there for a long time. I expect him to be small for whatever.
But if it's just like a cameo or tease, I'd be kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to be on screen for like 10 minutes or 12, 15 minutes at most. Other than that, that's it. That's
okay. Degrassi says Momoa is only working for 3 days on Supergirl. Okay.
3 days.
Okay, so I think people are going to be demanding that Lobo movie then, for sure. CGH, Senior Nerd, do you have anything else to add to that? I'm really looking forward to the Supergirl production. One of my most anticipated James Gunn Supergirl and Lanterns I'm looking forward to more than Superman. But I was really hoping for a lot of Lobo, not a lot of Lobo, but a decent amount of Lobo, but I don't think we're going to get it. What do you think, Senior Nerd?
I was hoping he might be there, he's hunting her down, and then he joins her at the end. I guess it'd be fine if it's spin off to a project. I'm just wondering, when will we get the first look at Supergirl, the costume? Because they're shooting right now. They must.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if the thing that's interesting about that, Senior Nerd, I also want to see a tease of Supergirl and Momoa, like a screen test or costume test. And I was thinking about what happened with Superman. We got a poster reveal from James Gunn, but the thing is, he's not directing this one. So I don't know if he's going to impose the same. I know he's the boss, Senator, but do you think he's going to say you need to do this way, or is he going to leave it up to the director?
I think if you want to get fans excited or be like, yeah, we're
Right.
filming
Yeah,
Supergirl.
but is he gonna tell the director you need to do this type of social media activity?
It's just
to follow the blueprint of the Gunverse, or is he gonna let the director decide how they promote the movie?
It's just one Photoshop, just Millie in the suit for something, and then that's it. Then continue shooting.
Yeah,
again, especially we'll also remember supposedly Supergirl is in Superman. So,
CJ, what do you think? Do you think that it's going to follow the similar pattern of James Gunn? Gunn, how they promoted Superman?
Okay. Want to know what I think? I'm sharing it right now.
Oh, here we go.
So I did a video about that.
Oh my god!
What if Supergirl, the Woman of Tomorrow, and Superman released together in 2025?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yes. You don't
we'll have to check out. That's a great thumbnail though.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible though, CJH.
But it could have been. It could have been a thing.
It could have been I don't think you needed it. I think that would
back to back. I think it would have been perfect. And me and Taladia covered it in that.
Promoting your channel again in the middle of my clip. Though. Thank you.
What's the budget for Super? We never. What's the cast? It's like 3 people we know is in.
If I would have guessed, probably 150 million.
Yeah, but what's the cast? Or we know is Millie and then.
Well, Jason Momoa is the only person that is very well known that cast. No disrespect to the other members. Max, take the messages down.
My messages are down.
I know it was up for a second when you.
Okay. Wait a minute.
No, that's funny.
Shadow the Sonic.
Shadow the Sonic.
Damn it. Shadow the Hedgehog. Rufio from The Hulk. Do you see it? Do you see it? I see it.
Sure.
Rufio was. I love Hulk the movie. I don't know why people like the hate.
I don't care why you shit on Hulk.
Shadow the Sonic baby.
I don't hate.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a spin-off TV show. Yeah, put down the bro. You see the message right there.
I'm not in there though. All right. The official teaser posters of the 4 Daredevil seasons. Does Daredevil Born Again hold a candle to the other ones?
Yeah.
Does it match up?
They all
the
look
real
great.
reason why they called it Born Again and not season 4 was because they didn't want to pay Netflix.
No, it's because they don't. It's a Disney thing. Like,
well, no, it's a
Disney thing.
Netflix.
It's a Disney thing that.
Well,
it's a Disney thing. It's not like
they didn't want to pay Netflix.
No, they own Netflix. Didn't make the show. NBC Disney did.
Okay,
Disney
let's
just
go.
Didn't want to play the license for free.
Let's go to the posters. Let's see what our favorites are. I think the 4th definitely holds. I think the 4th is actually my favorite. No, the first season's my favorite. Hey, Taladia.
You're so late. We about to finish.
And I
Hey, Taladia, did you see the Daredevil trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I like this poster. I like the first poster the best. The second one, not a fan of. The third one is okay to me. The first and the 4th, these are the best.
Oh, let me see.
Okay, I'll go first season poster, 3rd season, Born Again, 3rd season.
Yeah, I would say first season. Born Again.
Second season, I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know. That poster looks terrible. I don't know why.
It's too crammed.
Yeah,
it's
too. I'll get. So it should be simple. It should be because that's the Punisher season. So it'd just be Daredevil and Punisher facing off.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, even though the villain was weaker in the second season, like overall it was okay.
It really fell off. It fell off when we get to Elektra in the hands. To me,
yeah, they should have never been.
It should have been the entire season.
Is very important to.
Sure, but then I think, and you also did Supernatural because they did the hands like they're zombie ninjas.
Yeah,
So they
which
really
they're not numbering the thing. Like they did the whole hands thing so wrong.
yeah, but they're trying to like grounded the hands as really hard, trying to ground to fit with the show tone, and it didn't really work. It
And
should have been
also
the whole season.
yeah.
The whole season should have been Punisher versus
Didn't they do a
Daredevil.
brain scene too? That was like
But honestly, if I was going to
copy
hang
of
these
Ben
on,
Affleck.
if I was going to buy a poster for my wall, I might pick 4 over 1. I don't know because I love the
It both
image of.
looks good. I like the first season.
I like how it has Daredevil on the right side and Kingpin on the left. There, I like that. It's a good image. Okay.
They all look perfect.
Oh, here we go. John Cena is excited for everyone to see the new Peacemaker opening number. I think that this time was just, I think everyone this time was just so excited. And I really think that's going to show. I'm very happy with it. I want to say so much more, but I'll just say I'm very happy with it via Collider. So I guess we are getting a new intro each season. Did you think this was going to happen? I didn't know they were going to do that. I kind of got bored with that intro after the end of the season, though. Even though I like the series, I was like, okay, I'm up for a new intro. Each season, you get a new intro for Peacemaker. Do you like that idea? Taladia, Anthony, CJ, somebody, senior
Not
nerd.
always.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yes.
TV shows need the same intro.
I think that's going to help it stay fresh. Honestly, with this
Not
intro, it was
always.
fun at first. This intro
Daredevil
was fun
has
at first.
the same intro. Dexter
Yeah.
has the same
But this
intro.
intro is going to seem
Game of
dated,
Thrones.
especially since this is a series that's a
Yeah, it's a
holdover
new
from the last
season
version of
and
DC.
it's a new and it's a universe. So I wonder what
Yeah.
it's gonna look like. Yeah.
So they definitely have to change the intro. I don't think they could do the same intro because it's supposed to be characters. But would you say, Anthony, a different universe?
Oh yeah, it's a different universe.
Yeah.
It's also the intros that they pre in the character, they're not there. They're gone. Yeah, like those are dead. So yeah,
But I didn't think about that yet. So I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Obviously, Vigilante, Peacemaker.
So
and,
Degrassi is saying, which classic 80s coin op will this intro be based on?
What
I don't know.
Pac-Man? Frogger? I don't know.
I don't know. James Gunn like his classic.
Centipede?
Right, I got thoughts. Would they go promote Peacemaker season 2? Would they do the interviews?
Probably.
John Cena's going to be holding the WWE Championship through promotion.
What if they do
Well,
an
John
80s
Cena's first. Well,
action
John Cena
cop
first is gonna do WWE then
sequence,
he's gonna promote.
but it's like Peacemaker instead
John,
of a cop?
John Cena's
That'd be
first.
good.
Well, John Cena's first gonna do WWE and then he's gonna promote.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Peacemaker,
It's rumor he's gonna have a title match. Oh my god, yes. Hold on. I am excited for this character.
First look at White Tiger and Daredevil Born Again. Again, we saw
It
this in the trailer.
it remind me of Daredevil season 1 with when Daredevil made his first costume. That's what it remind me of. Like
I don't know what to think
Homecoming
about
shit.
White Tiger. He's got a necklace on. It looks like he almost
Okay,
has boxing
so
gloves.
here's White Tiger. Here's White. He a Puerto Rican superhero in Marvel, and that emblem give him.
Forget about it then. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Whoa,
joking,
whoa,
senior. I'm
whoa,
joking,
whoa.
senior.
Cancel,
I'm joking,
cancel.
senior nerd. I'm joking because you're
Canceled, Max.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Okay, so that emblem gives him powers. Gives
Okay.
like reflexes, fast reflexes, stuff like that. I've been wanting Marvel to give a White Tiger movie because I think
So we should get you this type of necklace and see what happens.
I guess so, but
I guess.
But if you get
Canceled.
they got Black Panther. Black Panther very well. Shang-Chi very well. I'm thinking Marvel has to step up doing a Latino-led movie. Yeah, and I think if White Tiger is popular enough in Daredevil Born Again, they might spin off to either a series or a movie. I hope for that.
Yeah, I would like to see the White Tiger. I don't know I don't know much about the character at all. I saw the lady female White Tiger.
Yeah. So okay. So
I'm very interested in her. Is all I'm saying. You know.
So it just that's like okay in that show.
Very nice costume, if you know what I mean.
In Ultimate Spider-Man, that's supposed to be his daughter, but really they're brothers and sisters in the comics. Was it? Yeah, brothers and sisters.
All right, cool. I'm looking forward to this character. Shame the actor passed, but hopefully the mantle gets passed on. And I would like a necklace like that. Do I have to be Puerto Rican for it to work?
Yes.
Oh.
Just later. That's how it works.
Oh, okay. I'd have no idea how it works.
It's like the herb in Black Panther. You got
Okay, this is is this an actual Supergirl comic? Or is this a fan made?
Fan made.
Millie Alcock and Jason Momoa fan made Supergirl versus the main man Lobo.
Well, it says right there it's fan made.
Okay. Well, I don't think they got Millie Alcock's likeness at all. I think that does look like Jason Momoa's Lobo.
Yeah, that looks like Jason. That definitely doesn't look like
that look nothing like.
And I also think they took a few liberties with the Supergirl in other areas as well.
Oh, exactly.
This does not look like Millie Alcock at all. I like the style though.
Nice poster. Nice. Poster.
Supergirl versus Lobo, played by Millie Alcock and Jason Momoa. DC Retro Comics cover art. Yeah, I should have read that before I said fan art. Yes. I would like to see an actual comic in the history of DC,
or both actors, or every actor that joined the DC MCU and DC could play whatever character they want. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna tell an actor, yeah, you could stay away from the MCU. Like that's money.
Wait, what?
No, what the grass is saying. Like that's money to the actors.
Yes, thank you for first responders and firefighters.
I think he's making a joke about how they die.
Yeah, there's money at the end of the day. Indeed, thank you for saving the house. Yeah,
okay, so this is what Tom King posted to his story.
Oh, yes, in production now.
Tomorrow in
It's
production
fan-made.
now.
Yeah.
It's what, Claudia?
It's fan made.
Oh, so it's fan made.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but he the one who put it on Instagram. Yeah.
I know. I don't personally have anything against Tom King. I know there's some very passionate people that do not like Tom King, including some of Claudia's friends.
Hey, we don't take.
I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying I have no issues with Tom King. I don't care what he does.
I mean, I could say something bad about him, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Now Tom King be associated with this project? I don't have it. Did he write the Woman of Tomorrow, or was that someone?
He wrote the comic.
Yeah.
He wrote the comic, but
people love that comic. Is all I know.
Yeah, it's a good comic. Okay, yeah, it's good.
I think he's one of the writers or producer for Lance.
But you know, here's the thing, Max. I know you brought up Tom King name, and I know you just said my friends. I'm gonna put this out there right now and put this to bed. Right, what Tom King did to Wonder Woman was absolutely disgusting. That's that.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Oh, his new book. Yeah, I just like, come on, bro. Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this looks awesome. This image here.
See, I think imagine that's the first look. Imagine, okay, that's the photo shot.
Now they're probably gonna recreate that in a poster.
That's Millie holding the sword.
Okay, so this is from DC Super News. The script for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is so good that James Gunn wants Ana Nogueira involved in multiple DCU projects, including
Teen Titans.
Oh, she's Teen Titans? She's
she's writing the script for that right now.
So Ana Nogueira most likely writing Teen Titans as well.
Yeah,
we might get Cyborg back.
Yeah, she's doing Teen Titans.
No, you're right. I don't care. Look, I loved Ray. He's my favorite cyborg, but it doesn't make sense anymore to bring him back.
I mean, like, doesn't.
Also, he's too old. He's too old.
I mean, really. Like,
Booyah.
Okay, who cares?
I do. I actually like that line too. Booyah. I like it. I'm sorry.
Apparently, he didn't like to say. He didn't like to say.
That's fine. I don't care. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings.
I mean, if you're being forced to say it, that I wouldn't say either.
Of course, that's his catchphrase. The kids love him.
Are you really gonna defend Joss Whedon? Really? Are we doing this?
No, I'm not. Moving on. What's your thoughts about Anna Nogueira involved in multiple DC projects? I hope this is accurate.
Teen Titans, so like that's not a surprise.
I hope that Supergirl is so good that they want to hire the writer for multiple projects. I hope that's accurate.
Yeah, like he's doing Teen Titans. They already confirmed this deadline, even though James Gunn hasn't confirmed it. Which whatever. And he still haven't.
W Necron. I still like that you changed it to W instead of L Necron. W Necron. Black Metal Momoa is gonna roll. I'm more interested in Supergirl and Superman. Me too. W Necron. I'm more interested in Supergirl and Lantern.
The only thing that James Gunn hasn't confirmed is the Titan project and Sergeant Rock one. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else
Which
is
is
here.
weird, but sort of.
How it started. This is great from Team Save Daredevil. People like to dunk on fan movements, but Save Daredevil was one of the first ones there. Then you had to release the Snyder Cut. Save Daredevil. They paid for. They were the blueprint. I know people in the Snyder Cut fandom like to say Zach was the blueprint. Save the Daredevil campaign was one of the blueprints on how to do these fan campaigns right.
Yeah,
Save Daredevil billboards, and then you get billboards, and then actually a real billboard for the show. Saved Daredevil.
Yeah,
they changed it to Save Daredevil instead of Save Daredevil. Save Daredevil. Okay.
Save Daredevil. Yeah, that's how you do it. You're not supposed to screen and send death threats to other people.
That wasn't everyone.
I know that, but like, yeah,
people that do that are not fans.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. So this is great. How it started, how it's going. All right.
We already discussed that.
I have the topic we got.
Well, I'm trying to end, but okay. Yes. This is funny.
Now, well, I had a topic to discuss. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it.
Okay.
Now, with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League finishing up.
That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler, though.
It's not a spoiler. It's already out, Max. There's nothing you can do.
It's so late. Oh my god, I can't call this when this game came out.
Jared called this. I'm gonna put it out there. Jared did call this. They're clones.
Yeah.
And
yep.
So
now
it's like as bad as like it was all a dream. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters.
Yeah, but the Wonder Woman is still dead in this universe.
Oh my god!
What did Tom King write the script or something?
No, Sweet Baby Inc. did.
Oh no, you're going that angle. Sweet Baby, you're blaming Sweet Baby Inc. for this? I know they have they help companies with diversity, but did they actually impact story?
They did. Why do you think why do you think in this story Wonder Woman dies? Right?
Well, that goes against everything. They kill a powerful woman. That makes them, that makes them sexist. They hate women.
They like women. They're supposed to be progressive.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be, and then they kill like the most powerful woman in the world.
It's Justice League without Wonder Woman.
You're acting like this is a fact, Senior Nerd. Talati is telling us this, but we don't know. I don't know for a fact that it's Sweet Baby Inc.
I'm joking around. I'm joking around.
It's actually facts because Sweet Baby Inc. is involved with Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but do you know that's what they imposed on the project is that you have to kill Wonder Woman?
Kill the feminist icon.
I don't think you know that 100% certainty.
Yeah, kill the feminist icon. Genius.
I actually do because I've actually seen it, right? And I know for a fact in this universe they had a statue of Wonder Woman at the end of Suicide Squad at the end last DLC that they ever did. So this implies they're not going to revive her, or they're going to do another game, or I don't know. But all I know is that Batman isn't dead, Superman isn't dead, Green Lantern and Flash, they all were clones in the main game. It was a cop out. It was a sellout. Right? And it was all for the sake of live service and the fact that they thought that this game would be WB ever. I don't know what actually gave the idea for Warner Brothers to think Suicide Squad would outdo Justice League. Like, come on. People want a Justice League game. People want a Superman game. People want a Flash game. Come on, WB. Listen to us for once in your life. God dang it. Like,
he's pissed. Johnny is pissed.
Yes, I am. Because, god dang, they don't listen to us. And what do? They give us the middle finger and they basically say, do one. We don't want to deal with your
And give us money.
Give us money. That's
And
exactly.
you know what the problem is? It's supposedly Rockstar is doing another Batman game. It's like, do we have enough Batman?
Degrassi says, what do you think consultants do? They consult. Doesn't mean they consult is required to employ their device.
But the fact is, I know for a fact the higher-ups left the studio before even the game actually was released.
Because
Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker both left the studio. So this says everything. If this doesn't mean that you know that your game was shit from day one, then I don't know what does.
Wow, what's getting into Talati is he's angry.
I don't know, but I like it. I like this new Talati. I was pissed off.
Wow, Talati, take a chill pill, man.
All right, I'll take a chill pill. I'm just saying.
I know you you bought it day one, right?
Yeah, I bought it day one.
Did you buy the DLC?
I paid $100 for it, Max.
You got Mrs. Freeze. You got the Mrs. Freeze.
Yes, I got my copy free.
I got Mrs.
PlayStation
Freeze.
Plus.
I know you did. Right. I know you did, Max.
And you just ruined it for me. I was gonna play and get invested, and now there's no point.
There's
no point. What was that other world Joker? The Joker from a different universe?
Yeah, there's another
What
Joker
the hell is going on with my camera?
Hey, it's like your TV. That's what it is.
Yeah,
yes, it did, Degrassi. There was a lot behind the scenes stuff that you don't know that I do.
Okay.
A lot of the employees left the studio. Because
I'm getting tired, Talati. You're gonna be coming.
No, let this guy vent.
All I'll say before we wrap up, right, is that moving forward now, they should just focus on single player driven, story driven games. Give us a Justice League game, give us a Batman Arkham game, which doesn't have to feature Kevin Conroy, but at least it doesn't have to be Damian Wayne, it doesn't have to be Terry McGinnis, but give us something that would keep the fans going, right? A Superman game for sure. That's what I'm gonna. But guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and make sure you follow Max on Twitter and social media.
Yeah, follow me everywhere. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow. So, is there going to be Switch news or no?
No. They actually, because they DM'd, what's it called? What's the word? DMCA it or whatever. Cease and desist. Those whoever leaked it or whatever.
Well, that was to the thing on the CES, but there's other things that, like Walmart Canada was saying. There's all kind of hints that they're going to be doing something this week.
If they did, then
we can't believe
there would be like a big announcement like yesterday or something.
I mean, it won't be surprised.
I mean, the console exists. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Senior Nerd, CGH Entertainment, Taladia Plays, and Anthony. I appreciate you being here. And we'll see you soon. Oh, wait. We did actually talk about Star Wars today, Taladia.
All right, yeah, play my thing. I
guess if I reduce it to
Star
a
Wars
feels
right
argument,
now,
I'm happy.
talking about it sucks.
Good night, everyone.
Good night and good luck, everyone.